Yeah, all right. Shout out to Six Rugs. They're blessing us just now. My guy, tell us what we got.
So we got custom gifted rugs for you guys in here.
Jeez.
So nice and packed up safe. So you guys go ahead and open it up.
There we go.
Oh, whoa. All right.
It's like one of those where people like get a box and they thing it.
Oh, this is cute. Two-piece.
This is super cute.
Oh, it's a
we do have
2-piece.
two.
That's hard.
Oh, this is actually hard.
Yo, that's.
Oh, wow.
Yo.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
Jeez.
That's tough.
Look at us, guys.
Come on now.
Oh, this is super cute.
That is beautiful.
Hold on, I'm gonna lay it out flat so people can see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
These are great details, brother. Shout out to Six Rugs.
You can't look blacker if you're not black. It hasn't come up for a long time, but reversal that is gonna have to come up. They're like, Chris, the Crips have arrived.
Need you. Oh wait, you give him a BBL then throw him in jail?
Do you feel better? Are we okay?
I felt great already.
You felt like you were far away, so I said move closer.
But I'm okay with it.
Come close.
Let's be one big happy family, guys.
Really? All right, guys. Sorry, that was a lot of rumbling, bustling, tussling. But yeah, you're right, Mucho. We are at a big episode.
Yeah.
200.
200 occasion.
Honestly, in my head, I was like, yo, where is that?
I get
clip
200
from?
occasion. It was a little baby.
I get 200. Anyways, guys, 200. Let's get some horns. What was that? Fuck that bullshit.
No,
It's good.
It was so.
My fault.
It was pumping.
Welcome to 200. Let's get some claps in the room. Round of applauses. Sound like a stripper in here. Get some round of applause for 200 episodes of Relentless Diaries podcast. We are changing up our look. I mean, the table's been here for a while. Shout out to Epoxy Culture. We got our custom table.
Yep.
We got our custom. I don't know if people can really see
Mural.
the painting, but our mural by Namdi, and we got a rug by Six
Yeah.
Rugs. The rug behind
Can't really
us.
see it.
You can't really see it because we gotta put it in the frame. But Six Rugs made
Get
us.
some.
Oh yeah, and we got another rug. Oh, thanks, Trey. Another rug
Chaotic ass.
by Six Rugs.
Look at the work that went into that, yo.
Very soft, very plush.
Yeah. 6
Everything
rugs
is
now.
hard. But yeah, so 200. How's it feel, guys? I mean, you guys really haven't been here 200 episodes. Clyde and I have been here. I've been here 200 episodes.
And technically, I wasn't a host till what, season 2? So this is you.
200 rounds of Zoe, baby.
What would you have done without us, yo? This would have been.
What?
I'm just saying, if it was just you and you had to depend on guests.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
would've ran
for sure.
out of people by now.
Absolutely. You're right. No, that for sure. I thought you meant like in general. I mean, of course you play a big part here. But no, you're right. That's why I had, like, respectfully, that's why Clyde came in. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be talking to different mans every week. This is crazy. I don't have people podcast. And also, I'm not going to talk by myself for an hour. People who do
That's
that is
difficult,
OD.
yeah.
I'd like to see you attempt that though. One
No,
day.
I'm not doing
I
it.
think you could.
A solo Zoe pod, people would tune in for it too.
I don't think so. Not going to
You
lie.
can talk on TikTok for a minute, Zoe. I think you could do it for like.
Yeah, a minute, but not an hour and a half of just me rambling.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
If someone helped produce it and like made sure you had one of these and everything, you could. I could see it.
I don't know if I like it. Not gonna lie. I don't want to hear myself talk for.
If we were getting ready for an episode and Mucho and Tresor were kind of like, hey, car problems or whatever it is that stops them from getting here, I'd be like, no, it's fine. It's you.
Me what?
Like
It would still be 3 of you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
be.
Trey would be here.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no ending episode alone.
Colin Coward type shit. Yeah.
But anyways, guys, there's our 200. And yeah, we've been doing this for, I feel like it's kind of low because we really started, this is our technically 6th year, but we haven't been doing it
7th
weekly.
season.
7th
And it
year.
was-
We're not doing seasons.
I know, but it would have been the 7th.
But it
Yeah.
would have been the 7th year, too.
No, 6th year. We started in 2020.
2020 would have been your first year. 2021 would have been your second year. 2022, 3, 4.
He's doing
yeah.
that mucho shit.
Come on.
What?
Doesn't make any sense.
How? Just count it with me. 2020 is your first year. 21 is your second year. 22 is your third year. 24 is your fifth year. 25 is your sixth year. 26 your seventh year.
That's 6,
So
nigga.
yeah, and we're just starting 6.
What is going on?
Yo, This man caught a
No, it
devious
is though.
out.
I promise you. It would like 2026 would be your 7th year if you started in 2020.
You put up the wrong numbers. I don't believe you right
I think it's still 6 year. That just makes the most sense.
It's been
And
6 years, but it's the 7th year. But go on.
Whatever. Point is, anyways, the point has been doing it for a long time, but I still feel like our numbers, because we weren't
Yeah, you're doing
as
bi-weekly.
consistent as we are now, our numbers are, but I feel like if you think about it, we've done a lot in 200 episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like technically we've been doing this for a long time, but like we weren't really doing this for a long time. Like the show started, but we weren't actually like
Quality
serious
over
about
quantity.
it.
200
so I
solid
feel like
episodes.
people don't realize that, yes, we might be in our 7th year, but we're only 200 episodes in. So we're kind of still in our infancy.
Yeah, we are.
There's a lot of podcasts who started around us already have like 4 or 500
If we were
episodes.
if it started 2 times a week, how long would it have taken to get to 200? I'm not good at math.
2 times a week. That
2
means every
years.
year it's 100.
2 years.
So it would only been it only would have been 2 years worth of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If we do
that's pretty
2
short.
times?
If you were going twice a week,
Oh,
it
yeah.
only would have been 2 years worth of episodes. So it's like you said, yeah, it's not that much.
Yeah, and our trajectory has been fairly high for an episode, or for a podcast that only has 200 episodes, for the amount of followers and listeners that we have. So
Especially live, because a lot of people also like batch episodes. We'll do like 2-3 in a day.
yeah. So pat on the back, everybody. Great work.
We might have to start doing that. Yeah.
What, batching episodes? I don't like that. I mean,
We've done it at one.
We got to work around
We've done
Tresor's
it.
Marvel filming schedule.
Right?
You know?
I'm just thinking about sustainability. Obviously, the more people there are, it's the easier it is to do
Yeah.
that because you could freestyle. But like, for it to be sustainable, even if you could keep like one in the tuck for an emergency a month type
Fair.
of thing, like
I'm
I
not
just
mad
think
at
it makes
it.
sense.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
But
One time we filmed 2 episodes in one night, right?
did we do that?
Yeah, that
we
was-
have.
Oh
We did,
my
yeah, we
God.
did. Wasn't it like Christmas or something?
Yes,
Yes, it was.
It was the last episode of the year.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, I'm not mad once a month. Maybe we just extend a Tuesday and do 2, and then we just don't come in a Tuesday.
Sure.
We can play around with
Building
it.
vacation days.
Mooch was on his Miami Vice today. Let's talk about this for a second.
You look like that Miami Heat jersey.
These are brand new Air Force
Yeah,
Ones,
those
and you
are
know
like,
how
you
I
took
know
them out the box today.
because the laces are still tied like how they're tied in the box.
You took them out
They're
the box
brand new.
today.
He took the
dog.
stuffing out of the toes today.
White pants after Labor Day.
Oh yeah, that's
And he
OD.
went-
Yeah, that's OD.
You never know. Sometimes technically it could be before Labor Day,
I guess.
right? Yeah.
And he went Miami Dolphins on the shirt.
That way.
What's that? Prince Edward something
Prince
council.
Arts
Yeah.
Council.
Shout out to PEI.
Have you ever been to PEI?
No.
You seem like the
you
type that
fraud.
would go to PEI. And then you guys aren't even peeping. He got the white hat with the pink
Pink
do-rag that
do-rag.
matches
That's
the
tough.
shirt.
Come on now.
We'll get some.
Yeah, I gotta do your 1-2 sometimes. You know what I mean?
I feel like you're doing a lot
Oh,
with
my
this.
fault.
With
My
this,
fault.
with
I'm
this,
just blessing
You
you
wanted
guys.
to
That's
step up.
it.
You wanted to step out today.
You like this fit?
I rate
It's a
it.
fit.
I do.
Whoso
Yeah.
can pull it off, it's a fit.
Hell yeah.
This is like a Yachty's best fit. You know? Like the special day.
White hat,
It's
white
winter.
pants, white shoes
Yeah.
in January.
Facts.
Pink durag underneath, teal crew neck with pink logo.
Yeah.
That's the Yachty's
Yeah.
fire fit.
I don't.
Why'd you choose to go new forces? Why'd you choose to retire your old ones?
Oh, they're turning into beaters, man. But also, too, I still wear them. I still wear them
I can't.
on a quick trip. I still wear them.
Once they get forces have a point of no return that you just can't wear.
I'm a white girl
What's
about
the
that
max,
shit.
though,
yo.
for that?
Sometimes I wear beaters, man.
Like, how long can you go?
I don't
with forces?
think it's a time thing. I think it's just how they look. Like
Yeah.
upkeep.
Yeah.
I got
What's
forces
the
that
longest
are.
you guys have made it last? Then,
Not long.
like a year. Have you ever had a pair of forces last a year?
I think.
Yeah. But I'm really tough on my shoes in general.
Yeah.
Like I walk hard. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel like I'm very
just stomps.
not stomps, but I just feel like I'm tough on my feet.
Yeah,
You know, I do a lot of
understand.
moving and shaking. When I drive, it might scuff on. You know what I'm saying?
Zoe walks like Ludacris and stand up.
And you got the. Did you get the white laces or you got the cream laces?
Those are
This
white.
just out the box.
Yeah, those are white laces
I ain't
for sure.
customize nothing.
Because there's a few places that you guys might not take it in. There's a few places that don't sell the white lace Air Force Ones anymore. They sell like the eggshell cream kind of off-white. You know when it looks like the laces are kind of dirty a little bit?
I don't like that.
I don't like those either. They shouldn't sell those. But apparently they're literally two different types of Air Forces. And you don't know. That's why sometimes if you're buying Air Force, you got to tell them to bring out a couple so you can choose.
That's that Dixie Mall
out the
shit,
box.
yo.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
A fresh pair of laces can add some life to your
I'm
forces.
a sneaker man. I'm
100%.
telling you, this is a real thing. It's two different types. They have a
extend the
different.
life.
They have a different
Niggas are
code.
saying that Forces is like old nigga shoes now.
It's unk shoes
No,
now. That's what
come
that's what the
on.
youngins are saying. Yeah.
So what are the young nigga shoes?
No, that's cap. But
I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah.
Get out.
white
outta
Air
here.
Forces, Are you
white
saying those?
Forces is unk shoes now.
Youngins wear black Air Forces. They don't wear white.
Because they
Oh, they're
want to
bringing
be
them back?
robbing banks. What?
But I don't know. Yeah. So then, what's the default shoe now? Asics.
Nah.
So yeah, that's funny. So then the young people are wearing the dad shoes.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. Air Force Ones will always be a clean shoe to
Oh
me.
yeah.
Classic.
Forever. At any age.
I feel like the
I'll
youngins.
be an unk.
I feel like the youngins are cheating though.
Yeah, they love to
And
do
this is
too
us
much.
being because the youngins, they don't care about fakes, so you could just
That's
get
true.
anything.
Yeah,
I kind of rate that though.
Why you want me rocking reps?
No, it's just like they're kind of like I don't know.
I get it.
Not to be too woke, but it's like a rejection of like capitalism and consumerism.
So why don't you
It's like,
reject
well,
it?
point.
I kind of do, but I'm not.
What do you wear
Nah,
that's
you're
fake?
not wearing fakes, yo.
You're not wearing anything fake. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
I don't do that anymore.
All right,
But-
then.
Anymore? Okay.
When I was in high school, I had an LV belt.
That's
I
I don't know.
had a Gucci belt. You can get away with a fake belt in high school. People wouldn't judge you.
You can get away with a fake a lot. There are very millionaires
Fake bag.
who wear fake stuff.
I wear fake
makes sense.
jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like jewelry.
You wear fake like plated, like, or there's no gold at all on it.
No, I think there is some, but it's not real. Like, it's
like gold plated.
Like beauty supply store.
like what?
Like beauty supply store, like chain.
Yeah.
But you don't go.
I'll do that.
You don't
I'll
go
do that.
zirconia on them though.
No.
Gold plated, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Zircon. You mean like the bust downs?
Yeah.
That's right.
Like, what we doing?
Tighten up.
Nah, I agree.
You not wearing
That is where I draw the line because I'll
Have
wear
my
fake
shit dancing
jewelry.
on the pod.
I'll wear fake jewelry too, but when you're going like the Cuban link,
Yeah,
you're going too far.
Yeah.
Yo.
Look
Or
at
like the
link,
iced out watch.
Zirconia.
Yeah, you know those ones, and
Yeah.
it's like really sharp
Yeah.
and jagged.
I don't know what I would do if a man is wearing a
man.
zirconia.
You know how much a Cuban link costs?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But my thing is
90%
just
are
don't
fake.
wear it. You know what I mean? Like
just
I
get
would say
something
just don't
else.
wear it.
The Cuban link chain is low key getting a bit of like, you know how we were talking about white Air Forces just now? Like I seen Gary Owens doing his comedy set and he had a Cuban link on, you know?
Cuban link is an old chain.
It's like an old,
dude
it's
chain.
looking like an unk thing.
It's an old
like
man
a Cuban
chain.
link.
When I think of Cuban link, I think of Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes is the giant.
yeah. Cuban links don't really do much for me.
I don't like them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
it
kinda
mu- it
old.
You
must
like
work
a
on
rope
some
chain?
girls.
a rope chain.
Like what's your, if you had a gaudy chain, like what would you get?
For like, it depends.
as a girl,
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like they
yeah.
have to go
Wait,
diamond.
as a girl or if I like choker? Is it 2016?
Nah,
Really?
girl could go
Wait,
diamond.
as me or when I'm looking at a man?
What would you, if you could just have an absurd chain?
Oh, like a sick tennis. Like a nasty tennis.
Yeah, that's how girls go.
What about?
I have a tennis bracelet, but a nasty tennis, like I don't want like a real diamond,
Like certified
iced
diamond.
out, like
Sparkling.
two double up. If I got like a sexy iced out, woo! Psh, are you kidding me?
I don't want to spoil it too much. I don't think I am, but I just saw Marty Supreme, and like that chain at the end. Would you rock that?
Oh yeah, but
You
that's
rock that
like an evening. You don't wear that every day.
Right,
Like that's
That's
like
an evening chain.
that's like an evening,
like at a nice,
really
yeah.
nice dinner or
Okay,
like elegant
okay.
charity event or like red
Yeah.
carpet type necklace.
can't
like
wear
you're not
certain
rocking
stuff
that.
everywhere.
I'm not wearing that here.
Fair
Going to
enough.
fucking 44. Like hell no. That's like a gown chain.
Right,
Or
nice
like
ball
necklace, you know what I'm saying?
When I was like a little kid, I feel like that was one of the most enticing things because I also feel like mid 2000s rappers had the most ridiculous chains.
Yeah.
you know,
T-Pain
like
with his big ass
the
chain.
G Unit had all the crazy chains.
If I
you know?
was like super rich, I would have a crazy. My jewelry would go nuts. That's one thing. Y'all people ask like, what's the one thing that you would really have when you're up? When I'm up, my jewelry is gonna be nasty.
Gonna be crazy.
Make a relentless chain.
Nasty.
When
No,
this pod
no.
goes up, are you buying chains for the crew?
I'd buy you guys
Is
Rolexes.
she Drake?
I'm asking.
I've said that before. If we got like a crazy $1 million deal, I'd gift every man a Rolex.
There we go,
I'm on my
Trey.
shit
Closed
shit.
mouths don't get fed. that.
That's
I would
funny.
get all men's a little rolly.
That's funny.
We didn't intro ourselves, by the way.
But Clyde,
Oh
what?
yeah, shoot. Everyone, welcome to episode 200. I'm
Yeah.
Zoe.
I'm Trezor.
I'm Clyde.
Mucho.
There you go.
15
Sorry.
minutes.
But yeah,
I know, right?
about the shoes though, what I was gonna say is, I feel you on the rejecting capitalism and whatnot, but I don't, because it's like technically you're not rejecting it because you're still wearing Rick Owens, but you're just wearing a fake Rick Owens. If you were rejecting it, you just wouldn't wear the brand.
Well, it's like they're rejecting the capitalism aspect of it, but they're still fully like participating in consumerism and materialism.
Is it possible they're rejecting the capitalism but not the hoes?
No, but girls do it too. Girls do it too, though. And the only thing I'll be salty about,
I don't know if you're buying what I'm selling. I'm saying like they don't give a fuck about no capitalism, but they still want the things that comes with the Rick Owens. That's what I'm saying.
okay, yeah, that's fair. Because there is
Get
a
you some
definitely
Ricks.
there's a Rick Owens girl archetype.
Yeah.
Do you
But
see the ad of Rick Owens and everybody's kissing everybody?
no, that one wasn't in my algorithm.
I won't lie.
All them niggas got
And I don't want
allegations.
anyone to get offended by this. But my algorithm is very gay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
I have a lot of like,
Spotlight on Zoe.
and the thing is, I don't.
Like two men?
Yeah.
okay.
And like, no, not like sexual.
Right.
But like, there's some things, and I'll send it to my group chat, and they're like talking. I'm like, I don't know. It was my thing. And the thing is, my algorithm versus my For You page, and someone talked about this recently. I don't know what Instagram's on. My For You page makes sense.
Right.
It's like makeup tutorials, it's girls in the gym. It might be like, I don't know, a really funny video meme here. And then my algorithm's just like gay shit.
Okay.
And not in a bad way. I'm just like, yo, why is this? What is this?
Well-
You ever see the one of the man massaging the other man's pecs? Have you seen
No,
that?
I can't say that I've seen that one, Zoe. I don't know.
Sorry, but don't know.
No.
There's this man who is allegedly a massage therapist.
Oh,
And
we're
if
talking
someone's
about it.
ever seen this content, please comment. And he posts clips of him like massaging bodybuilders. But he always focuses on like the pecs or like the abs, and they're like moaning and groaning while he's massaging them. And I'm like, dog, what is
The
this? on my
bodybuilders?
timeline?
Nah, I never
and
seen that
I
one.
sent it to my group chat that has two of like my straight male friends in it, and they're like, dog, like stop sending this shit to
Yeah.
me.
Gym niggas are not beating the allegations, man.
It's like, but why are they doing that? And like you hear like the flapping on the skin and like the oil.
All right.
I'm just like, all right, this is
Yeah,
great.
okay.
But like,
Let's
white
go
people
back
have
to-
a different sense of humor, though. So they
And he knows
probably.
what he's doing.
Yeah,
like the
they just-
massage therapist knows what
It
he's
was
doing.
funny. It's gonna be people like you that engage with it. Send it to your friend.
And there's the comments are going in. Like the
Yeah.
comments are had me crying.
People know what they're doing, yo.
For
That's,
sure.
that's like the people that cook and like spread the chicken like a coochie.
I hate
They
that.
need to be in
Horny
jail,
cooking, yeah.
those people.
I hate the horny cooking, like
Yeah, horny
niche.
cooking is nasty.
I've always said this. I hate when sex and food ever get combined. Like
100%.
that's why Stefan Diggs should be in jail. Like,
What does Stephon Diggs do with sex and food?
because his chef, the whole legal allegations,
Allegedly.
the whole issue that he has with his chef. The chef's like a model with a BBL and stuff.
The chef has a BBL?
Yeah, it's like a model, you know.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
just like, why are you like, why do you want the person, your chef, your live-in chef, you know?
Chefs can't have BBLs now?
No, I'm just saying for him, like that's
My
just
chef need to
kinda,
have some
that is some dangerously horny stuff that he's doing
Because your chef is a baddie with a BBL?
because he wants his chef to be a baddie. Yeah, I think that's kind of
My
Maybe
chef
she
arm needs to look like this.
Sure.
undercarriage. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think maybe she's just a really good chef, but she just happens to be pretty and have a BBL.
that could be the case too. I still think he's doing some dangerously horny stuff.
It's possible. It is possible.
But my thing is, respectfully, you know most people who have BBLs were fat at one point.
Yeah, because they have to move
Yeah.
things around.
You have to
right?
pull the fat from
In order to
somewhere.
get it,
In
yeah,
order to
you-
get a big BBL.
Oh, so
like
they
you
knew how to
had-
cook 10
Nah, the
years
young
ago.
joints don't know how to cook, yo.
Unless it's on
What do
high.
you mean?
The majority of under 20, under 30 years, they weren't throwing down in the kitchen like that.
Even
not our
even
era.
if they were big at one point.
Yeah, that's not our.
Okay, just because
era,
you're
yo.
big doesn't mean you
Uber.
can
That was
cook.
Uber Eats.
point you were landing on.
No, I'm just saying.
I thought we were doing Fat Bobby.
No, so you can't do this to me this time. You cannot.
I like when Mucho's got his back on the wall. I can just laugh in the
What are you
background.
doing? Because you said this BBL lady must have been a good cook because she used to be big back in the day.
That's not what
That's
I-
what you said.
That is what you said.
Oh my God.
I didn't hear it like that, though. That's funny. I didn't hear that.
Tresor said that what do you say? Oh, because I said just because she has a BBL, whatever, she can't cook. Tresor made a face like, oh, and I said, because you said you want a lady with big arms, and I said some people like if in order to have a BBL, you were
At one point
you were probably larger,
Yes.
which fits the mold of you saying that you'd want a chef with big arms.
But not that
I'm
much
following
larger.
this line of thinking. That's all I'm doing.
But not that much
I'm just
larger.
saying it more aggressive.
Oh man.
Oh my God, the tone matters in this conversation.
Anyways, moral of the story is kids stop buying fake Jordans or keep buying fake Jordans. I don't
That's
know.
where we end up.
Yeah.
The last thing I'll
Reject
say about that,
capitalism.
me being an old hater, fake shoes back in our day, you knew they were fake. There was like
P was
SpongeBob on the
backwards.
Jordans. Michael
was
Jordan would look
backwards.
like Charles Barkley. Now, you can't
No,
tell.
homo, you see the Air Jordan with the dick?
No,
Oh, come
you
on.
didn't see
that's
that?
not on my algorithm
Oh,
either.
my fault. My
Our
fault.
algorithm
Wild
telling you.
algorithms.
What's
My
going
fault.
on?
The
algorithms
logo.
be-
Oh no, my
Nah,
bad.
bro.
That was a wild pause. My bad.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
All right. Last week we didn't get to the black strictness theory, and that was Mucho's topic. So Mucho, what is the black strictness theory?
Oh yeah. Okay, let's talk about it. All right. So I'm gonna divide the diaspora of black people in 5 groups. Okay.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah. All
More
right.
division. Go ahead.
Now, based strictly on
Strictness of parents.
based purely on the percentage of African heritage that somebody has.
Okay.
What group do you think is the most strict about who's black and who's not?
Oh, okay.
Say the.
So just based purely on their African heritage, right? What group, I'm not talking about black American, blah, blah, blah. Just based purely on the percentage of African heritage that they have. What group in the diaspora do you think is the most strict about who's black and who's not? You know what? We'll start with who's the... Yeah, no, we'll start with who's the most strict. Yeah.
Who's the most? But what are the 5?
Okay, okay. We're going to do it in these buckets, okay?
Okay.
Can I just say my order then? Because
Sure.
you guys not even going to try right now.
I don't know.
No,
who the
I'm a little
other is.
confused.
Are you trying to? Okay, hold on, wait. I'm thinking is you're gonna give us 5 buckets of the diaspora.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna out of those 5 buckets, you're gonna
Okay,
make us
yeah. Let me
rate.
randomize them, but they're common buckets. Okay, so there's Africans,
Right.
there's Caribbean people.
West Indian. Okay.
You know what? Let's combine Caribbean and South American. We're just gonna combine Caribbean and South American.
Why?
All right, let's not then. We'll do 6. So Caribbean people,
Okay.
South Americans.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have, but
We'll do Americans,
Okay.
Canadians, and Europeans.
Okay.
So that's 6.
on who's the blackest?
out of
Oh,
that-
So who's the most strict about who's black and who's not?
American.
I think
America,
Americans.
yeah, Americans.
I think so.
I disagree. I think they're the least strict.
Americans.
On
Oh,
who's
because
black.
that they make like anybody that's mixed is black in America,
Yeah,
and then that's
Mariah
only
Carey
that's
can
an
say it.
exclusive
You know what I
American
mean?
thing.
Like-
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay, hold on. Time out. Let me see. Because based on what I see on the Twitter, a lot of black Americans are very strict about, oh, if you're West Indian, you're
Yeah,
not
I'm not
black.
talking about that. I'm just based purely on how much African heritage you have.
It's not West Indians.
No.
No.
Would it be? I don't know.
Would it be South Americans? South Americans are pretty
Definitely
like the
not
Afro
Europeans.
Latina community.
All
No,
right, let me break.
It depends how specific you're trying to get. Because if you count like Dominican people,
No,
They are
we
not
just
strict
got to
at
do
all.
these buckets. We got to put everybody in the same bucket.
I don't know. So give us your.
Okay,
I don't know.
okay.
I think South Americans are pretty strict when it comes to blackness because they know, like to me, like the way they see Latino versus Afro Latino are very different, and they strict and they kind of gatekeep
I
what
agree.
it means to be Afro Latino,
I agree. Because
especially in South America.
yeah, I agree.
Like
Okay,
they
so
have
let
their
me
own communities.
so let me give mine and then just poke any holes in my theory. Okay.
Okay.
I think number 1 most strict is African.
Okay.
Number 1 most strict is African, and I'll tell you why.
About who's black and who's not.
Yeah. Because in Africa, I'm just generalizing, but for a lot of Africa, niggas is dark as fuck. All right. So
Okay.
if you pull up to Africa, you're a little brown, like you know what I mean? You don't say, you say over here you're brown, over there, I don't know. You probably be light. They might call you Oyimbo. They might call you Mundele. They might call you Muzungu.
Are these all slurs?
Crazy.
No. They just mean outsider or white or lighter skin.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
So that's my number one.
Okay.
Africa, to me, they're the most strict about who's black and who's not. Number two is Europe.
Really?
Number two is Europe. You know why? Because most black people in Europe are African.
Yeah.
So they just bring the politics from Africa. So even in certain places and shit, they're like, oh, I'm not black, I'm mixed race. Like that's way more of a common thing in Europe than over here. You know what I mean? Like to me, Clyde, you just black, you know? But
their caste system kind of is different.
But the way Zoe thinks would fit in Europe.
Yeah.
Okay.
In it.
Number three, I'm gonna say it's tied. I'm gonna say number 3 and 4. That's why I tried to bucket them together. South America and the Caribbean.
Right.
Because what you're talking about, like if you just look at it, like the way we look at it, you would say that Brazil is the blackest country in the world, right?
Yeah.
It has the most black people. But you ask certain Brazilians and they're like, they look like me or whatever, or they look like you, and they're like, nah, I'm mestizo.
What does that mean?
I'm mixed. Like I'm mestizo just because, you know, my granddaddy kind of
Like Dominicans.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go. The same way. So Dominican, South America, you know, it's I'm just bunching everybody together.
Okay.
You know? And then even in the Caribbean, that's where you guys could correct me. But I feel like you guys have like Coolie and stuff like that. Like, or not Coolie. What do you call it when you're mixed with Indian and
I feel
and
like
black?
some people say
Coolie.
Coolie, but I feel like that's also there's another term that's a little bit offensive.
Okay.
I think there's like Coolie,
Right.
and then there's Douglas kind of offensive.
Right.
Is Douglas
it's a little bit more
offensive?
I heard,
But I don't know.
I've heard it is.
my older generations use it. I think it's offensive.
Because my friends that are that call themselves that.
Maybe because
But
they're
is it
older.
like that? Like you have to be.
It's like mulatto
them
calling
to
yourself
say-
mulatto. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Black
so
Like
people saying
mulatto
nigga,
is
yeah.
still kind of offensive.
But,
You know?
but that's the thing though. Can we say it's offensive if the people that are saying it and they don't care? Like it's not like I'm calling you that. If you're calling yourself that, how can I tell you that it's offensive?
I don't know. I just prefer maybe not to say nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree. But I also, I can kind of see that because even I used to argue with my grandfather, God rest his soul, because my grandfather would be like, I'm not black, I'm Jamaican.
There you go.
And that's a thing amongst Jamaicans. A lot of Jamaicans are Jamaican first, beyond whatever it is, Jamaicans first, because Jamaica literally means of many one people.
Right.
Right?
There you go.
So, and a lot of people in Jamaica are mixed.
yeah.
Obviously, because, slavery and people,
Yeah.
all that stuff, are mixed race.
They're not as mixed as, say, African Americans, but they're mixed.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I also think that, like, my family, maybe my grandfather, old generations, like, they don't really care about race too much. It's more like, are they Jamaican?
Okay.
Yeah.
Versus, if I brought home, like, a white Jamaican, Asian Jamaican, my grandfather probably would love it down.
Oh, word.
Versus maybe if I brought home a black American.
It's more about
Or
country.
an African.
I don't think an African would have been that bad.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, Jamaicans put Jamaica above anything else.
Word.
And that's
word.
how they
More
connected to me.
nationalistic than racial.
I feel like a majority of countries do that.
No, I don't think so. Canadians don't do that.
But I feel like Canada's a little bit different. But
Yeah.
I feel
Sure.
like places that you're from, like Jamaicans will put Jamaican above anything else. Nigerians will put Nigerian above anything else. Like, stuff like that.
I guess it's just a little different.
Dominicans will put Dominican above anything else.
I agree.
Some of them.
I feel
A Dominican person would way rather you be a dark-skinned Dominican than a light-skinned non-Dominican black person.
You're valid.
Sorry,
for
repeat that?
You're valid for
They'd
that.
rather you be dark-skinned and Dominican than not dark-skinned and not Dominican.
Oh, okay. Fair. Okay.
yeah, okay. I don't know though, because if you're talking about those I know black, I'm Dominican people, then maybe they want their daughter to marry a white guy. It could get treacherous, but regardless, we're getting out of bounds.
Yeah.
And then number 2, I'd say Canada. And it's just because we're stuck between where we all come from, but we have such an American influence too, because we're just right next to them. And so sometimes like we use the same racial politics as they do just because we just grew up just like consuming media from America.
Right.
And then I think America's the least strict when it comes to that. You know,
As
just
long
because.
as you great granny black and you have a little curl to your head, you might be black.
Listen, yeah, they call Creole people black. You know, yes, Mariah Carey is a good example. She's black in their eyes, and none of this is wrong to me. I guess is the overarching thing I'm trying to say. Is like whatever you guys want to call anybody, like where you're from, I support it. So if I'm in Africa and then they would say somebody that I'm with that's light skinned is, oh yeah, this person's not black. It's like, hey, that's how you guys think.
Right.
And then if the same person comes to America and they're like, oh, she's brown skin. You know what I mean? Like girls that are like a girl that's like kind of like would be considered light somewhere else.
Right.
There's brown skin in America.
So if I go to the UK with you, I'd stop being black for the trip.
Yeah, I mean, in the UK, they'd probably be like, yeah, you're mixed
No,
race.
to you, because you said you buy into it all. But
Whatever,
like when you're there,
whatever you want to call me. I don't care.
But I feel like Black Americans, there's a bit of a divide now. Like I said, like I see on Twitter, where some people argue, yeah, anyone who is black or mixed or whatever, they're black as long as you have black in you is black. But then some people are more like, actually, no, if you have a white parent or whatever, then you're mixed.
Oh, they getting strict now?
Yeah, there is a bit of a divide.
Are they getting strict, or is that some internet shit where like people from all over?
Yeah, I think it's some internet stuff, yo. People need to mind their own business, you know.
Because I also see a lot of Americans also like what you said. Your grandfather feels about being Jamaican. They're kind of like, nah, you can only be black if you're from America. Black is a strictly an American concept.
Yeah,
and then anything else is you're African Jamaican.
Yeah,
100%.
I hear a lot of Black Americans do not consider us black.
Yeah, that's a different.
That's a fact.
That's a related topic, but
interesting.
It's just I feel bad for Black Americans though, because it's like they never had a term that made sense for their ethnicity.
For the ethnicity.
Yeah.
Well, the ethnicity is Black American, but they just say black. But technically, black is the race, though.
Right. Yeah, but it's both.
What I mean? But American is their ethnicity.
Yeah, but not really though. American's their nationality. Their ethnicity is Black American.
Right.
But even Black American's confusing to some people because if you move from Nigeria and go to America, technically you're Black American. So that's why they came up with stuff like foundational Black American or American descendants of slave, because they didn't have a term just for them.
Right, because then there's also African American.
Which is a terrible...
Which African American also doesn't hold much weight, because some people are like, well, I'm not African, I'm American. So that's why it's Black American, and people who might have come from Nigeria and now live in or whatever of African heritage are African American. Yeah, you're right. It does get very, very techie.
Yeah.
Because someone who maybe has Nigerian heritage and someone who is like born Black American, they don't see each other the same.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Same but different, you know?
Yeah, like it's interesting.
And that's just what it is. The same way that a Nigerian is different than a Jamaican, they'd be different than a Black American.
At what age would someone have to move somewhere to be considered that, like, from that place? Because I feel like this also changes depending on the place that you move to.
Right. Maybe not what
and
age.
Move from.
Like
how long do you have to be living there?
Like the whole thing that they said with 21 Savage, how he's from Britain, but he's grew up in Atlanta.
How long did he live in Britain for?
Just
he was like still a kid. Like he was still a kid. So would you say that would you be like, no, you're not from Atlanta, you're from Britain?
No, you were born and raised. You were raised for a lot of your foundational years in Atlanta. Yeah. You definitely claim Atlanta.
See, but now, if I was 7 and moved from Toronto to Japan, you would not say you're Japanese because you were raised in Japan.
I would.
You could
probably
say
not.
You could say that's your nationality.
You could, but people would look at you sideways if you ask me, "Oh, where are you from?" And I say, "Yeah, I'm Japanese."
I guess it all depends.
You'd be like, huh?
I guess it all depends.
Yes, you can absolutely say that.
Yeah.
You could say it, but I know what you're getting at. It all depends on how much of a melting pot the place you're moving to is.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if they're more of a monolith where you go to, it's harder to claim it.
Like my mom came to Jamaica or came to Canada when she was very young, and she's like ride or die Jamaican. I'm like, girl.
Yeah.
Like I get it. That's where you're born. It's your heritage, where your parents are from. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, I claim Jamaica too, but like Canada raised you, sister. You know what I'm saying? Like you were born in Jamaica, but you came here when you were still very young.
So sorry, let's say you're raised in Japan.
Like you don't even have an accent.
Yeah. If I was her, I'd be like, yeah, I'm Canadian now.
No, she will never.
Never.
She's Jamaican. You can't tell her she's Canadian.
You were raised in Japan and you learned Japanese and their culture from you were 7. You speak Japanese when you come back to Toronto. If you say that I was raised in Japan, I'm Japanese, wouldn't say shit.
To me, it matters what's your accent at that point.
Yo, there's a hilarious Dave
What's
Chappelle
what's
joke
your
about this.
accent?
Kimura. I sound like Rui.
If you sound like Rui, hug it. You're Japanese now. Nobody can
Does
say
Rui
shit.
sound?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
But with your question, Trey, where are my parents from though?
Same thing.
Am I half Japanese or am I just black and I grew
Let's
up
say
in
you're
Japan?
half Japanese.
Then yeah, I think it's an easier sell if you're half Japanese to claim it. If I'm like fully Nigerian but just
Right.
grew up in Japan,
But I don't think it would matter if your parents were both like from Toronto and then they moved to Japan. They're not Japanese, but you were raised in Japan and learned the culture more inherently. So technically, you would still be still talk Japanese.
so then your nationality would be Japanese.
Yeah, exactly.
possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it just gets technical with the
Nationality, race,
nationality,
ethnicity.
whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah. But
what
just oh, no, go ahead.
what is planet with the same sex?
Okay, so my cousin sent me this TikTok or this Instagram reel, right, where it was a person doing like a street interview, and he asked all the women, could you live on Earth if it was all women? And they all said yes. Yes, of course I would. Oh, yes. And they asked the men, could you live on Earth where it was just men? And they're all like, hell no, fuck no, no, blah, blah, blah. And I just want to say, these women are absolute liars.
Liars.
These women are lying through their teeth like they've never lied before.
That's a fact.
You want to know why? Because Bad Girls Club. Bad girls, and I'm not saying every woman is like a bad, like, you know what I'm saying? But there's no way, if you really think about it, that woman would be okay living on a planet with just women.
Yeah, I'm calling cap.
It's war. Are you kidding? We could barely survive Miami trips. Yet you want to live on a planet with just women? Women are lying. This whole thing where it's like, I can live my life with it. Maybe if you are a lesbian, but even then, maybe. I don't know. I'm not lesbian, so I can't speak on it. From a romantic sense, maybe. But I just think like, to me, like balance, there's no way I can live on a planet with all women.
We need each other, bro.
Like
and
the
the
whole
internet's
thing
trying
where
to push.
it's like, we don't need men. I don't want to be around men, and I can live in a life. I talk to a man ever again. Girl, what?
We need each other, yo. That's some.
Thank you for
internet
pushing
stuff.
back because I didn't know where you were going with that.
Like, what are we talking
I
about?
thought you were about to page the men for being honest.
No. Why are women acting like we can never, ever, like they could go their entire, like I said, maybe if you date women or attracted to women, whatever, sure, maybe. I'd understand that. But like, in a sense, why are you acting like you would only, like, don't even lesbians get tired of women? I hear lesbians play on women all the time.
Yeah, they want to hang with the men though. I've thrown parties where it's like too many women, and the women just start looking at their phones.
Yeah. Because like, where are the niggas at?
Yeah,
Where are the men?
a life, a world. That's just Orange is the New Black. That's all it is.
But like, did you take it serious though? I feel like they're kind of just riffing on like it's like a meme, you know?
This feels like that bear stuff.
Yeah, I didn't believe that. I took that with a grain of salt too. It's like you don't actually know. No, if there was a bear and it's me, you're choosing. Like, I get what you're saying. That men are dangerous. That's a valid point and everything, and that's what I think this is. It's kind of they're speaking to something broader, but come on,
People just be
But I
chatting,
don't
yo.
even-
people just say anything. Yeah,
And
Did you hear about you guys heard about those? We talked about this before. Those Korean women with the 4B movement.
yeah. We
Yes, I
have
think
spoke
so.
about it a
We
little
talked
bit.
about that. But yeah, they'd be down for that though.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't. I'm not jacking it, man. There's no, bro. What?
Zoe,
Women are so irritating.
have you watched the
I mean, men are too, but like only women.
have you seen that new show that the creators of Breaking Bad made, Plubarus or something
Oh,
like
it's
that?
the creators of Breaking Bad, Bloopers.
I don't know. I don't even know.
It's the creators of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's
Breaking
Vince
Bad.
Gilligan. Yeah.
What? Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it now, 'cause I
You'd like
It's really
the show?
good. I watched it.
Oh, really? Okay,
I
I'll
got
lock
one
it.
episode left, and just this theme of isolationism and people thinking that they're okay being independent and everything like that, I think speaks like to this, you know? Because I feel like that series was written in COVID lockdown. You know, I think that was like it feels like it because it's like isolationism. Everybody thinks they're so okay, like being
on their own.
antisocial,
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, see how quick it would take before you can't talk to anybody, see anybody before you start like
Losing your mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was COVID.
Yeah, it was.
That was COVID, man.
You've seen the show. You
You're
got
having underground railroad parties just to be around people.
We need people, men need women, women need men. Like it's
I have a quick question because you watched the show, right?
Yeah, I have not
Don't
seen the full
spoil it
thing.
for me.
I won't spoil it.
You'd really like it because you like Breaking Bad.
Is it on Apple TV? What is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on Apple, yeah.
I won't spoil it, but people that are listening will understand the question. How many days until your fuck is up?
Oh my God, Mucho.
What?
What's wrong with you? Why does your mind always go there?
You haven't seen the show. You haven't seen the show, so you know.
How many days
Until you're having.
until your fuck is up?
What do you mean something?
Don't,
Like a person?
do you want me to? Of course,
that
yes.
show really is a
do
thought
you want me
challenge
to ruin it?
for
No, don't ruin it.
So okay, but I need an answer because the listeners that watch this show, they're gonna judge Clyde based on his answer.
Oh,
I would last longer than the brown dude.
Okay, don't tell me.
I'll last longer than the brown dude. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much.
But less than the main character.
Probably in that ballpark.
Okay, now I gotta watch the show to come back to this. Because my thing is, I can go without sex for a long time.
Not in this show. Not in this show.
Wait, why?
Okay, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Hold on, just while we're on like talking about that show though too, like I think a lot of the reception people are having about this is that like the pacing feels very off. They feel
I heard
like
it's very slow in the beginning.
Which is
kind of Breaking Bad, low key.
Yes, and the cinematography is the exact same. Have you guys been seeing Matt Damon and Ben Affleck do their little press tour?
Yo, Ben Affleck's press run has been amazing. Yeah.
So you see the interview where they were talking about how Netflix is forcing them to make movies where they repeat the dialogue 3 or 4 times, and it's just like seems overt with the exposition. Do you guys watch? Like, do you guys have your phone? Like, are you scrolling when you watch a show?
I purposely have subtitles on, so I need to watch the whole time.
I catch myself doing it, but I try not to.
And that's why I like to watch animes with subs instead of dubs.
But I can multitask. Like, there's different types of people. Like, I can be on my phone,
but you're not really.
No, but
A movie?
Like,
Or like Bad Girls Club. Like, what do you watch?
like a movie.
You watching a movie and multitasking?
I'm not saying the whole time, but I'm saying if I look down on my phone for a couple minutes, when I look back up,
Nah, don't.
and when I look back up, I'm not going to be lost because I'm still like fake
for
paying
good
attention.
TV, for something that's paced well, that's show don't tell, you're not going to know what's
That's
going on,
100%.
and that's the issue with this show is people have gotten so accustomed and used to scrolling and like that's being repeated 3 or 4 times. You could be down here and still know what's going on. This show's a little different, and I think that's why people are mad because they can't scroll while they're watching it.
But
I don't.
And I like that. I like phones off. I don't. Let's lock in. You know.
With me, I have 2 types of like watching patterns. I have like throw on Real Housewives or throw on, I don't know, Married to Medicine and reality TV in the background. Like I'm just trying to hear something.
Yeah.
Then I have like, oh, there's a new Netflix show out. Like I'm watching, like press play. My show's down, like my phone is down here type stuff. So it depends. I have shows that I'll try. I know I'm not really trying to, like I'll do my makeup with what's going in the back. I'm not trying, I can like listen and still know where it's going versus I actually need to pay attention to this.
That's why I like Love Island. I treat that shit like a podcast.
Oh
Like,
yeah, me too. Yeah, like I can watch it while I'm
Reality
getting
TV you
ready.
can put
I
on
can
in
watch
the
it in the background. Easy. But yeah, the planet with the same sex stuff. No way, I'm not living with you bitches in the planet.
I wouldn't even want to be on, like, I'm a man. I don't want to be on a planet with nothing but girls. I'd be like, where's the niggas at?
Yo, he's standing in it too, eh?
He's letting it sink.
I never thought I'd ever hear a man say where the niggas at. Yo.
That would be a tough job for you, yo. You gotta open every door around town and unclog every
You have to
drain.
listen to every single problem.
Did you guys see the clip where Rihanna was walking out of like a hotel and the bodyguard or security didn't hold the door for her? And she was like, "What a gentleman you are."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, come on, yo."
Yeah.
Like I
haven't. That
get it.
sounds
Maybe
funny,
you're
though.
kind of locked in trying to be security, but like you can hold the door for Rihanna.
Yeah, you better.
I saw that.
You better
He
hold
Like
slipped.
the door literally closed on.
The only bail that I maybe was gonna try to shoot him was because there was someone holding the door too. Like he opened it and someone was holding the door and they let go. But he still should have been paying attention behind him.
Yeah.
But maybe he thought that the door dude was gonna stay holding it and it just bunks Rihanna into
The only bail I give is maybe you're trying to stay in front of her. You know what I mean? In case someone runs up type stuff. But still, like you can't let the
just
door
let her get
clunk.
caught between the 2 doors.
Like
yo.
maybe
That's,
like clunk.
that's crazy.
Rihanna should never open a door again in her life.
She probably doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like most. Okay.
You open the door today. Of course. What are you about to say?
Come on now.
I don't know what you're about to say. You think most what?
I think when there are men around,
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
I think a lot of the time women should not be opening doors.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, I feel you, but like your homegirl, you're opening the door for her.
Sometimes.
Just
Not all the time. Not all the time. I won't say not all the time.
What?
Just ain't never gonna open no door for anyone who is not his girlfriend.
That's not true.
Hold and so you want your man opening doors for if he's around other women when you're not around, he should be opening doors for them?
Yes, be polite.
That's not true.
That's what you're
I think it depends on the situation.
I thought you were against it.
Why would I want like if a man if my boyfriend is going to I don't know the dollar store and there's a woman behind him, open the door for women coming behind you.
Yeah.
All you gotta say is like,
I agree.
You know, thank you, you're welcome.
But-
or if you're going, if your homegirls whatever in front of you, you open the door like.
Yeah.
That's regular gentleman stuff. My homeboys open me all the time.
If he's out having a boys' night, you know, Shorty's kind of getting too drunk and everything, and she doesn't seem to have like her way home, he should be the gentleman. Give her a lift.
Yeah, those are edge cases. But...
Give her a lift.
Oh, give her a lift.
Wait, what do you mean?
Wait, what?
Give her a ride home.
Oh. Thought you meant lift her up.
Yes, but maybe with like
Witnesses.
yeah.
I don't like saying witnesses.
Yeah, I don't think witnesses either.
that's
But
not-
maybe
I don't like
just
saying-
like with other people. Just because you never know, right? Like you never know.
More than a 2-people party.
Yeah. Like if it's you and maybe a
All
group,
right.
maybe
2 for
you,
2 on accountability.
some
I
of
hear
you
it.
guys go
But
together.
what I
bring
will
her home.
also say is I think different dudes have different
Wait, does he know this girl?
No, he's just being a good Samaritan.
Oh no, put her in an Uber. Sorry.
Yeah.
Make sure she securely gets in an Uber. I've done that before. The fuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you in an Uber, but I'm gonna send you in an Uber.
Oh, we've done that.
No, come on.
Yeah. I was gonna say I think different dudes, different guys have different chivalry badges. Like everyone doesn't have the same badges. And
This is great. I like
think,
this.
I just think door openings for homegirls is not my chivalry badge.
You're not a Hall of Fame door opener.
What is your chivalry
My
badge?
chivalry badges. I would say
You have chivalry badges.
everyone has different chivalry badges.
Chivalry badge.
Let's see.
Where's your Hall of Fame badge? Where's your Hall of Fame
Zoe
badge?
don't resort so much of my life.
What is your chivalry badge?
I'll say I usually, and even this gets techie because it depends on certain
Gets
situations.
techie, so it's not even
I'm
a
a-
chivalry badge.
I'm a food payer.
Oh, you a damn lie!
I paid for your food before. What are you talking
Have
about?
you ever paid for my food, Jasor?
What? Oh, come on.
The water he bought me last week that was
No.
$1.68.
Bro, I literally bought you food. What do you mean?
$68.
The first relentless party, you and your friend, I bought this food and I bought a bottle.
Hey.
And I bought a bottle out of my own money for all of us.
Okay, hold on. Time.
Hey.
A bottle versus
And I bought you guys food there at the place.
at our first Relentless party. There was food there.
Yeah, the like bar thing. We
the
got
bar, there's
food.
I don't remember that.
I didn't even remember. they were
This is
serving
what I'm
food.
saying. It depends because it would have to be like a very intimate group. But every time we hang out, it's a big group. Of course, I'm not paying for
If
everybody's
Tresor
food.
and I went to Wingstop, Tresor is paying and then waiting for me to pay.
Facts.
If Tresor,
And me too. Like, yeah.
But
if I
you
had
get
to
a, but
choose
you get a
on which
different.
one would probably pay, I would choose Mucho over Tresor.
No, but you get a different.
Probably
But you get a different. I feel like this is what I'm saying. Everything's very nuanced. Home girls almost get the homeboy treatment.
Oh, here we go.
You know, you have to be like kind of removed, and then certain things are different. You know how it's like if you get a B&B
Yeah.
and you're splitting it with your friends.
Yes.
Some of your homegirls might split it too, but other girls are coming and you wouldn't tell them to split. You're both girls,
Sorry.
right? You get what I mean?
Those other girls are staying though.
Let's say yeah.
And they're not paying.
And they're not paying anything?
That definitely happens all
I know
the
what
time.
you mean. I know what you mean.
get what I
That's
mean,
a crazy
right?
scenario, but I know what you mean.
But that happens.
You allow this?
But that
Maybe if the
happens.
man is covering for her,
No, but there's no cover because he's just adding on.
there is no
No, I'm
way.
not. No, we're saying two different things. I'm not talking about they're like, it's like a weekend getaway and they're staying. I'm talking about like,
Yeah.
it's the 10 of us going somewhere. It's 5
Yeah,
homeboys,
of
5
course.
homegirls.
Right.
We cover it.
Yeah.
And then we invite other girls.
And then the girls could invite niggas too. You know what I mean?
That's the type of thing. Like people are inviting other people.
You're basically splitting on a mini party. That's what you're doing.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. That one feels a little.
Well, no, let's just say like we're gonna like let's say we stay at the same spot in LA in a month, right?
I don't know if we're gonna be.
I'm just saying hypothetically, right?
Right.
I'm just hypothetically. And
I wake up and there's 4 bitches in the living room.
Let's just say that happened. Do they gotta pay too?
No, but that's different though.
That's
and
what
I hope I don't wake up to 4 bitches.
Of course
in
you would
living
never.
room,
Of course you would never. You've been with me. It's that doesn't happen. I'm a good youth, but I feel like that's the theory in what you're
that's
talking
like
about.
The theory of what I'm talking about.
And then if you brought a nigga,
If you
I'm
brought
not
a
gonna
man-
charge him.
I see what you mean, but I think it's different versus like you bring someone home for the one night versus this girl's coming for the weekend.
They're staying.
and she's
If the
not.
girl's staying the whole weekend, you gotta cover her, or
that's different.
or
for
she has to pay, yeah.
I think that's different.
Yeah.
But again, the chivalry badge thing.
I don't know. I still don't know if I would press someone to pay if it's
So you have
like,
to
if
cover
it's
her.
all
So
then cover
paid.
her.
So they cover
Yeah,
her.
you actually do have to.
So she's staying there for
No,
free.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about like if we're staying somewhere and you ended up meeting a girl,
Yeah.
and you were vibing with her and she ended up staying the whole time.
How long are we staying there for?
I'm not gonna a weekend. I'm not gonna press you to make her pay.
A weekend is okay.
But then
I
why
can
do you
see
have this
that,
bitch in here for the
But if
weekend?
you're staying there for a
I don't know.
week,
He was
Yeah,
vibing.
that's so beg though.
No,
but
I get
it
it.
can happen. But niggas that do that are beg, bro.
I
Yeah.
agree.
What do you mean you got a girlfriend in one night, man?
I don't like any of the scenarios.
Niggas that do that shit annoy me,
that
bro.
don't make no sense.
Why is she still here, bro? Fuck.
Yeah.
We don't know her.
Yeah, and even me, I would feel uncomfortable. Just like I met this guy and now I'm with his friends the whole weekend. Like I don't know. That just-
Some people don't care, yo.
That seems so.
Yo, honestly,
dangerous.
I won't lie. We're losing recipes, man, because even my friend was telling me the other day, like, and this is what Lotto meant. When Lotto said, y'all fucking up the game, this nigga trying to buy me food, she ain't lie, because the amount of women who will accept, pull up and I got food on the first link is insane. Or the women who even suggest it.
And they'll say yes?
Yes. And my homeboys are like, bro, you'd be surprised at how many girls not even like
all it takes.
accept it, but
That's all it takes.
not even accept it, but suggest it.
Yeah. Oh, they'll suggest. Oh, you got food?
Like, don't even worry about trying to find a restaurant. I'll just pull up to the crib, like, get food. Like, I don't know. I'm not that type of girl. I'm not.
If she's a stranger and she's just down to pull up to my crib first link.
No. Hell no.
That's crazy.
Hell no.
That is like, would you be a little scared of that? That used to be
I can't say I've never done it. I was gonna say I can't say I've never done it, but when we say stranger, what are we talking about?
Yeah, you might have DM'd
This is
debate on
crazy.
Instagram or FaceTime, but like first link.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
Nah, I'm not. To
I don't
me,
really-
I'm not doing that.
That it's more rare than you think. I was usually like a party inviter, so like I've met you before.
Gotta meet them in.
Okay.
Meeting people in a group setting.
Group
off the
setting,
first.
yeah.
I was more of a
the
group
group.
setting,
That's
but like
pretty good.
our first one-on-one might be at the crib.
You
but
gotta ask me on a date before I go to your crib, bro. There's no way, dog.
You've never been on the crib on the first link up?
No,
Never once.
Maybe actually, I don't know. Like maybe in like my early 20s, maybe, but I can't even think top of my head.
And I'm not even saying when I stand. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I really don't think so.
Listen, I understand Lotto, but I understand Trezor too. Because end of the day, women want the pussy price to be higher. Men want the pussy price to be lower.
it's a bartering
I don't
system.
think it's
So-
even about the pussy price.
That's what she said. What was Lotto's bar?
y'all fucking up the game. This nigga
What's the
trying to buy me
game?
food.
The game is the pussy price.
The game is the dating.
Yeah,
If pussy was a stock, it'd be plummeting, right?
Yeah, that's what she means. I'm
Like,
being crass,
it's
but
not
that's
the
what she
dating
means.
game.
Yes, but like,
It's not the
or
dating.
Give it
even
away
just
for
like
nothing.
Fuck's
the
Yeah.
I don't know the finesse. I don't know, not finesse game. That sounds wrong, but like the
That's what it
the
is.
I don't know, but to me
Men,
it's like
men are playing the coochie game and girls are playing the finesse game.
Thank you.
How much can I get without having to crush, and how little can I do to crush? That's the two. That's the two games
We're
that people
fighting like
play.
this. That's it.
And it's just a back and forth until you
It's
come
like a
to
movable
some
force and a movable object.
yeah,
There's
that's
nothing
simple,
until
man.
it comes to some common ground, and the deed ends up getting done. That's the game that's going on.
I'm not mad at Lotto. With, she's talking about 21. I'm not mad at City Girls. They're talking about Diddy. I'm not.
I just
I'm not
think
mad at these girls, yo.
Yeah.
Get it how you want to live.
even me as a regular girl, Nah, like I said, my dates don't have to be super expensive.
Right.
But do not hit me with the let me Uber Eats and come pull up on the.
But you know why niggas are doing that? Because it worked before.
Yeah, nigga.
Because other women are fucking up the
game.
All right, we're just synonyms then.
Pussy's plummeting.
But it's also, I think it's kind of a reflection of what a dude thinks of you. Because as a guy, you know, like there's certain, like you know what you can and can't do with certain people.
Facts.
You ain't lie.
100%.
Or at least what you would attempt to do with certain.
You know when
There's
you're
certain girls
4
on your
feet
phone for a certain reason.
like
Holy shit.
like there's certain. I get what he's saying. I wouldn't use
You're
those
looking at me
words,
crazy,
but I get what
but
he's
a
saying.
guy, like every man knows what I'm talking
But no,
about.
it's the same with girls. Some dudes are free
Yeah, so
food.
don't give me a nasty look.
Some
as if I'm
dudes
talking
are.
shit.
He's gonna call me an Uber. Some dudes are free
It
food.
was crass wording. That was kind of.
That was crass wording.
Every guy's got. What did you say? Say it again.
I said
Yeah,
there are certain girls in your phones for certain reasons. What's wrong with that?
Oh, that's all you said?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
actually
okay, maybe.
argue, but I would actually
Doing too
argue
much
that
stuff?
I don't think guys are as transactional about that as girls are. Like I don't necessarily like there was never like, oh, this girl, she does this and this girl, she does that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yes.
more just like you try to get a Neapolitan out of people. What?
That's fire. That's a great comparison.
That is good.
It
but
is. It's less direct.
You never compartmentalize girls for this, girls for that, girls for the other.
but you can pendulum swing.
Okay.
The next
Holy shit.
Some girls are just better at the rest than the others.
No, some people are
Holy
just
shit.
annoying, and you just would never cross certain lines with them. But like,
Okay.
what I'm saying is like how a girl could say, "Oh yeah, that guy, yeah, I'll call him to get me an Uber. That guy, I'll call him and he'll get me food. This is
Right.
the guy that I'm having sex with, but this is the guy. If I want to have fun, I'll go out with him."
Okay.
Like you probably don't label people as directly like that.
Right.
You're not gonna be like, this is the girl I have fun with, this is the girl I have sex with, this is the girl that's gonna cook me food. It's not like that.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the girl that I really like that I'm trying to take seriously. This is
You don't give them contact names in your phone. It's
Me?
You don't. I'm saying you don't give the contact
Oh, but
names.
you're saying women do.
I'm not saying women do that at all. I'm just saying
She got you labeled
don't
as
label
food.
them anyway. You just like I just know who to
food
hit
guy.
Uber Eats,
Oh my
DoorDash.
God, I'd be
Uber
sick.
Eats, DoorDash.
I would be sick if I was food guy.
You're not buying food.
You got
so
3
you're not-
food emojis next to your name.
You are not the food guy. Trust me.
That's funny.
You
I've
are
been
not
labeled as
buying
option
food.
number 2 in somebody's phone before.
You've been labeled
What's
as
the point
option
of-
number 2.
You saw like their phone and you saw that you were labeled.
She legit just drunk told me, it's like, yeah, you're just option number 2. And I said, you're Captain.
hell?
And
Like,
she-
you tried-
and she just like showed me her phone. I was like, that's your name. I'm like, oh shit.
How did you feel after, bro?
I didn't give a fuck. We were just fucking.
Nah, you're trying to style me out. Like what's like what?
Me first back
What's
then-
the point of that?
That's funny.
I didn't care. I was like, all right.
For the weekend.
Option number 2.
That's what you start singing that song.
That's disgusting.
He'll be Monday night.
That's just weird to me, yo. That's unnecessary.
I mean,
Because you could be that, but like, why is my name option number 2? That's very like.
because you're not option number 1.
But like, I don't care.
Why does
like,
anybody do anything? I just thought of like, okay, if that's how you think of me. Like, I don't care. Whatever. I don't know you that deeply to care. But
you're having sex
me in
with
your
her.
phone. Huh?
But you're having sex with her.
There's tons of people that have sex and don't care about the other person at the end of the situation.
That is fucked up.
No,
Are you,
I'm
and
like-
you're saying you're one of them?
You used to be at one point.
I used to be for sure.
Shut up. Don't help him.
I used to be for sure.
I think we've all been at one point.
Did have sex with people and don't care about them?
Okay, when you
Well,
say-
define
when you-
don't care,
When
yeah.
define don't care.
Now we're not. Now we're defining.
Yes, we are.
Don't
Context.
care as in, would I come get you if you're stranded, or if you need a couple bucks, I'm gonna give you money. Cause I'll come get you if you're stranded, but don't ask me for money.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
I'm not.
Right.
You're almost there. What
You
else
seen the
is it
tweet, the TikTok I reposted the other day where it's like, you know, like if my friend needs me here, if he needs a ride here, if he needs a couple, I'll do it. But like the last thing I'm doing is responding to your text messages.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah,
I'm just not. Like,
That's you.
I am not. Yeah, you
Definitely
can
that
count
person.
on me for anything except for replying timely to a group chat.
100%.
Do you get like 3 text messages and you're like, oh, this is too much for the day? I got. Yeah.
yeah, sometimes.
That's cap. Because like you have romantic interests, so like
Yeah,
you obviously text them.
yeah.
Exactly. You
He just
hate
ignores
us.
the
He has
rest.
priorities.
You just
You
ignore
give him a
everyone
good
else.
12-hour text back. You're one of those niggas.
12 hours?
No.
Okay,
Yes,
but
you
And I don't take 12 hours to text a group chat.
Dog,
Come
I
on,
said-
okay?
You respond for days
What?
sometimes.
Clyde, I sent you money and I didn't hear back from you until 2 days later.
You
What you
literally
talking about?
don't respond for days sometimes.
If it, okay. I respond when it's urgent. When there's importance,
Yeah.
when you need me to reply, when a response is needed, I will.
You're
If it's-
pretty good at that. But but when it comes to chit chat, right?
Yeah,
I
and I said this is my New Year's resolution. I want to be better at that.
How often do you respond to the woman that you're talking to or dating or whatever?
Often, a few times, yeah, like
A
often.
few times a day?
But I feel like I know
What's
your
a few
game.
times a day?
Or a few times, I don't know if I'm busy. I don't know. It can depend.
So is it hours before you're responding? Is it minutes?
I don't know. I feel like I'm streaky because there's times where it's we're having a back and forth within an hour, and then
Right.
maybe I'll go do something, and then an hour or two goes by, and then
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah.
I
If
hear
I'm
that.
busy, if I'm occupied,
I hear that. Okay.
then yeah.
I
But
feel-
usually, if it's the person I'm talking to, if it's my girl, then yeah, I'm replying often.
Okay.
But I feel like that was a good topic that we kind of breezed by. What are your guys' chivalry badges?
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. You guys see the birthday presents I get you. I'm thoughtful, nigga.
But do you think you're like a?
But wait, is that chivalrous?
That's not a chivalry
Is that chivalrous
badge.
to
Chivalry,
Chisora?
I said I'm thoughtful. So on the gift giving, on the being, on creativity, on doing something nice.
But do you think you're more of a gold or like me? I don't think I have gold badges. I think I have bronze badges in everything. But I don't
No,
have
you
gold
don't.
badges.
No, you
I don't
don't.
have gold badges in
No,
anything.
you don't.
Okay, I don't know if this is chivalry. I'm a Hall of Fame listener. Is that a chivalrous
I don't know if that
thing?
counts as chivalry.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know.
Because chivalry reminds me of back in the day, and them niggas were not listening to their women.
That's a fact.
Okay, so I really don't even think you're You're not a chivalrous
I am
man.
Maybe.
Not to be rude though.
Not to be
That's
rude,
your,
but
that's
not
your
a chiv-
interpretation. I
But
don't
he said
think.
he's a bronze badge. That's,
Yeah, I'm
that's
more of a
pretty,
bronze.
I'm trying to
pretty
think, what
humble.
are the badges?
Yeah,
what
like
are
what-
the chivalry
you gotta
badges?
What
bring
would
up
that
the
have to
badges.
be?
Okay, so are we doing gold, silver, bronze?
No,
Yes.
it's there's
Oh.
there's a name and
Door
you would be
opener.
ranked on
Okay,
it.
so yeah, door
Bill
opener.
payer.
Bronze.
Tresor. Okay, say bill payer.
Oh, bronze.
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 Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Wood.
You're
You're Hall of Fame. Damn.
I'm not even gonna cap I'm not I pay for every. If I take somebody out on a date, I'm paying every single time.
No, I'm not talking. This is not
not-
necessarily
Nigga,
dates. It's
bills.
just
Not
a
just
chivalrous
dates.
man in general.
Bills. You said bills, right?
Wait, bills in general?
Not the bill. Bills.
Bills, as in you pick up you pay for the drinks, you pay for the food.
Oh.
Bronze.
Oh, yeah. No, never mind. I thought you were talking about I pay for her rent.
No.
Oh,
If
I
we
thought
go
that's what you
out,
meant,
you'll
too.
pay for the food. If
Oh,
we go out,
I'm silver then.
I think you're silver, Mucho.
Yeah,
Tresor,
Mucho-
I don't
No, that's
think
not my
Tresor is
bag.
on
Mucho
there.
does that.
I'm probably silver in that. What would entail gold? Is that exceptional?
That's what he said he is.
Gold is no matter what.
Like
if I'm out
every
with my
time you go
homegirls,
out, you're paying.
I'll
for
pay.
stuff.
I'll get them drinks.
Hold on. So there's never
hold
been
on.
There's never
Wait, what? Go ahead. Go first.
There has been more than one occasion that I have bought a bottle on my own for everybody. On more than one occasion, more than 2 occasions. So how could I be not
But
existent?
you're not buying a bottle for the girls. You're buying a bottle for everybody. But
Yeah.
if me, you, and 3 of my friends go to the bar, you're not buying us drinks, Tresor. You're not. Mucho is.
Well,
You
yeah,
are
that's
not.
Mucho's bag.
Yes, that's why his badge is silver in the chivalry.
Sure.
If we go to Mucho's house, Mucho's buying food for everybody.
Oh, that's the dog.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
I ain't never had a bad food at Mucho's house. That's
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because I'm chivalrous. It's not for the niggas.
fair.
But you're maybe not buying food for us.
Yeah.
So
Maybe that's a maybe. That's why I asked.
But that's
the
cap
brand.
though. Actually, remember when you guys pulled up on me, Caravana? I got everybody chicken
Oh
wings
yeah,
and shit.
I had the chicken was good.
So what else is there? It's I'm trying to think. There's a food.
What are
there's
classic
the door.
chivalrous
What about
things?
what about if a girl's walking on the street? Are you on the side of the car?
Tresor is not.
How do you know that? How many times have we walked anywhere?
I've been around. What are you talking about? I've been around you
But
for
how many
years.
times have we walked anywhere one-on-one?
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
I'm probably
Like
silver.
that's not fair. If it's a group of people, why do I got to be the one dude to do it?
Or
There's other
it sounds
dudes
like that's
there
just the
too.
vibe she gets from you, bro.
That's fair, but she probably doesn't see the chivalrous.
She doesn't
side.
know. She's guessing. Is she right?
I'm not guessing. I've been around Tresor to know that is not his bag. You don't have like the chivalry guy friend bag. Like one of my guy friends, he's very chivalrous. Like
That's fair. I can't.
That's just what he is. He's a very chivalrous guy. Like if he picks with type, he will. If he buys his drinks, he will. When we walk around, we're always on the inside. He always holds the door for us. Like he'll open the car door for me. Like he's very chivalrous.
Is it fair to say that chivalry is basically a continuum between treating your girl like a homeboy and your girl?
There's no homeboy part of it.
There's no homeboy part.
You'll be opening the doors for your.
So no. But I'm saying like chivalry is like how chivalrous you are is a continuum between treating your homegirl, like in this conversation.
Oh, your home. You said homeboy.
Treating your homegirl like a homeboy.
Okay.
Or like your girl.
Yeah.
It's something in between. Because you're saying
you're
saying one of your boys, whatever he's doing, that's veering on like.
There's some boyfriend duties that are expected of you as a male friend to a woman.
What is considered a boyfriend duty? Holding the
If
doors?
we go to the function and we all leave separately and we stop to get food. As your friend, I don't know if we are we 100% obligated to get you food that it warrants you being so upset that you don't speak to us for 12 hours
that
after.
doesn't make you not chivalrous.
Oh, hold on. That was different. You guys, hold on. First of all, it wasn't because you didn't buy me food. You didn't tell me you were even getting food. I was waiting for all men to come. Yes. If I'm waiting for everyone to come home and make a decision what we're going to eat and you niggas pull up with food already, I was pissed.
Yeah, that was great.
That's different. I didn't expect you to buy it from me. I just thought all mans were gonna.
That was the angriest Zoe ever got at me.
That is the angriest I've ever seen Zoe. That's the most upset I've ever seen Zoe.
Waiting in the crib, like, let's wait for them to decide what we're gonna do for food, and niggas walk in with food bags for themselves. What?
Yeah.
That's OD. But anyways, I just chat GPT'd. What are chivalrous gestures? It's holding the door open, offering your seat for someone who needs it. So you're not doing that.
Yeah, for old ladies and children and women like are pregnant and stuff. Yeah,
not the girls. Not like your friends.
You're not.
Not your able-bodied friends.
You're a new age guy.
Helping, carrying something heavy.
I'll do that.
I
would do
sometimes
that.
I
wouldn't watch you struggle with something.
Tressor will help me take equipment downstairs.
Standing up when someone arrives or leaves. That one's OD. Offering your jacket if someone's cold.
No. I'm not doing that.
I'm doing that.
Lucho's definitely done that for me before.
Yeah.
Being punctual, actively listening, offering
there you
help.
go.
Yeah,
There
so
you
it is
go,
there. There's different levels, but yeah, we don't have to beat this to a dead horse, but I do think that there's
Yeah.
there's levels for sure.
I think
I'm
there's
chivalry man number one.
Because you buy a bunch of drinks.
Come on. When the girls come to the party, he buys us drinks. That's a chivalrous man. I don't even
all of us.
Like one outside of the food and drinks is mucho on the chivalry.
I really think chivalry should be reserved for someone you're courting or seeing and stuff.
I
It shouldn't extend to your friends.
Yo, let me get the W.
You can't be chivalrous to your friends.
That's being nice to your friends.
Nah, come on. I think this is what's happening. We're losing recipes. Men don't even know anymore what it's like to be a gentleman in general.
I think you can be chivalrous
and not want to fuck me. You can just be a gentleman and be chivalrous and not see me in a sexual way or romantic way.
You hear that, Trezor?
I think you can be chivalrous to your friend.
But you guys think that, if I open the door for her, hold the door for her, or, maybe buy her this, McDonald's sandwich that, I'm being treated, like, bro.
I don't think that at all.
I don't know. A lot of these chivalrous
girlfriend
things.
treatment. Opening the door is girlfriend treatment. Kill me now.
I don't think that at all.
I'll hold the door open for anybody though. Like I think that's just common courtesy that I, as a human being, extend to people.
But if you and I get in an Uber, you're not gonna open the door for me before. If I get in
that, and I think that's the only thing that you listed off there that I think is veering on the edge of because that's something I would only do for my girl.
That's wild to me.
Opening the door, the car door.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe if we get into an Uber, and I'm the first one there. Yeah.
Even if my guy friend is driving, he will open the passenger seat for me and then walk around and go to the. But we're not.
You know what? If we're both entering an Uber, I do that. I in the situation I'm thinking of is if you were driving and I was the passenger and I'm going and opening your door before you get. That's the scenario I'm thinking in my head, and I think that's a little OD. Everything else is fair game.
I think you guys are really just oh my god,
you're turning Clyde into a gentleman.
Girlfriend treatment. That's crazy. Even if like you're walking and you're on the outside of the roadside, you can move the girl inside. It's not girlfriend. What? So the girl, your friend can die, but your girl can't?
No, I do that with any. If I'm walking with a woman, I do that.
I'll do it if I remember.
You're not on the car side, Clyde.
Yeah.
You on the car side with your own girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not man's though.
If you don't remember, then you're just not naturally chivalrous.
Yeah.
I have men who won't allow.
That's fair.
Like when we go out to eat, they won't allow the women to have their back to the door.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
Like I have one guy friend who's adamant about that. Like when we go out to eat with him, he'll be like, bro.
You just taught me something. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Like he'll always make sure that wherever he sits, he has.
He'll stop everything though, and he'll like, if everyone has already taken up those seats, he'll be like, guys, I need to be able to see the door. Does he do that?
No.
Okay. Because I think that's a little.
Yeah, usually like if we all sit before him and he comes in and we all have a seat, he'll be like, bro.
Because I'm gonna try and get that seat.
You guys know.
But if not,
like,
it's.
All right, guys. What about text me when you get home safe?
That is chivalry.
Okay, fair.
I don't always do it.
Yeah,
but it's nice
because I feel like we don't really do that for our homeboys. I don't think so.
No,
I kind of do.
Oh, you guys do?
I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah, I can kind of do. Yeah, I've done that. I do that with homies. Have you ever?
Every time I've been to a function with you, you always tell me like, "Yo, text me when you get home."
Because you're lit.
And I'm fine.
That's different.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, I always
a little different.
Mucho, have you ever told someone text me when you get home and they don't make it home?
But I forget.
No. I mean like
when they don't make it home.
Yeah, have you had that?
That's dark.
Have you had that
And
situation?
they just die?
For whatever reason, maybe they don't die, but something happens or whatever.
Oh shit! Nah, that's dark.
Yeah, like I don't know. For me,
you've been there.
Yeah, and that's why it lands like that for me. I'll do that for anybody. If the roads are bad or whatever, yeah, please drive safe. Let me know when you get home.
That's real, yo. Let's treat everyone like our
But
girlfriend.
I don't like when people. I don't like when I say that and then they don't text me when they get home.
I
Zoe.
won't lie, that's me sometimes. Because sometimes I just get in and I'm just like, oh god.
Why are you calling out all his chivalrous things? I do that.
Do you?
I stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped doing it though because you won't text me when you
I
get
know.
home.
That's just even my girlfriends do it. Like, oh, just you home, and I'm like, yeah, and then they like, hello, and I'm like, oh, sorry.
You'd be driving far. You would drive from like downtown back to Brampton and shit. Like that's like, yeah. Let me know you're safe.
Fair. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a good one. Just someone never say that to me though.
But this,
I don't text nobody.
This should just be common courtesy
that.
for your friends.
So I don't care if I get
No,
one.
that's
I don't tell nobody that.
You told me that when I left Zoe's party.
Yeah,
that's
well,
the one time you
Once
told
again.
me.
We're seeing a common thread here.
I know.
When I lost the camera at Rolling Loud, he was a supportive friend.
Yeah.
Chivalrous
I'll say my chivalry.
God. We are beating this. Thank you for that. Oh, God, we are beating this to the ground.
And I agree that you could be chivalrous to your friends. I completely agree with that. I think my chivalry
women or
is
men?
to women.
Oh,
Like your
okay.
homegirls. I think you could be
So what's your
chivalrous to
chivalry?
I think my chivalry is more emotional than physical.
Excuse me?
I'm an emotional chivalry.
There is emotional chivalry.
Yeah, I think that's accurate to say
I
about
think
you.
I'm way more of an emotional chivalry guy than a
Give me
physical
examples of what
chivalry
you
guy.
mean.
Like I'm very consoling. Like I'm very patient. I'm not gonna yell at you. I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'm not, like I don't raise my voice at women.
I won't beat your
I don't. Like I'm not gonna get. Like no girl in my life has seen me like tweak.
Yeah,
No girl could say I've yelled in their face. Like I'm not aggressive with like I'm I'm very mindful of like physical spaces and surroundings and stuff like that, trying to make people feel comfortable, stuff like that.
So you're a safe
More
space?
than
Yeah, he's a safe space.
I would like to think so. More than like the physical opening car doors and stuff, because like. Yeah, like a dude could open your door, but then he's screaming in your face when you get in the car.
Oh my God.
But anyways, let's move on. We did that for too long.
Seriously, we did that way too long.
So why is Kai not in a safe space anymore?
I think he is.
Kai
I'm on the
Cenat?
opposite side.
Kai
What's wrong with
Cenat.
him? Why is he not in a safe space?
A lot of people have had negative
going
things,
through it right
Negative
now.
things to say about him,
to
right?
say about Kai. The internet.
And you.
I wasn't gonna out him like that. But
Holy shit.
I don't
waiting for you to out him.
I don't think Kai's doing anything wrong.
But like, can you explain to the people what he's going through right now? Because I didn't watch that
Kai
shit.
has kind of said that he's pausing streaming for now to work on his
Clothing brand
and being a fashion designer and stuff. And then he
You don't think it's
started a
performative?
new channel, kind of just showing more of like him reading every day and some motivational
Filming
type
himself
of
reading.
stuff. Yeah. I think people see, but I think you fall into that category of like
hater.
not even just hater. I think Mucho is the type of person where it's like Mucho is very smart. So things that seem odd, so things that
Why aren't you smart?
you think are obvious and are no-brainers look stupid to you, but to other people it's not like that.
No. I mean, I get what you're getting at, but when he said spontaneity and he like tripped over that word, I wasn't laughing at him. I think 80% of the world would have trouble reading that in a book.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I'd say about that. My bad, to cut you off. People are like, yeah, why is Kai posting himself reading? Like you said, I think if 80% of people put up a camera and read out loud for 15 minutes, they couldn't do it.
Facts.
Couldn't do it?
Couldn't do it properly, like smoothly.
A lot of people are illiterate, yo.
People can't read, yo. People don't know words like that. To read it on a page, you might know the word, but like a lot of people can't read out loud.
In a fluid fashion, no.
Okay, fair.
So I think a lot of people are dissing him for that type of stuff when they shouldn't be. But
You know what raised my alarms? This guy's talking about he's going through something mentally and shit, right? That's why he has to stop streaming. And then he just turned it into a pivot as like a commercial for his clothing brand, bro. That's not performative?
I think two things could be true.
It's opportunist at the very least.
Yeah, bro. Like,
because it could be genuine.
Yeah,
and I believe it's a genuine thing. I think Kai's trying to get into fashion.
I'm not mad where your line of thinking is, but like you sort of said, it could be true at the same time.
Because if you're just documenting the process, how is that performative?
He's also 24. He doesn't know himself completely.
He's weaponizing the mental health shit to sell clothes right now.
Really? Is he selling clothes? Does he have a product
is
that
that
he's
not
pushing
what he's
right now?
talking about?
No,
he's launching. He's launching his clothing
Wait, so you
brand.
think he's exploiting possible mental health to sell a clothing brand?
No, I don't think
Yeah, the movement? Yeah, he is.
No, that's a big statement.
The
I don't
movement?
think weaponizing.
Wait, what movement?
Bro.
It's a mental health movement right now in the past 5-10 years.
Facts.
I don't think he's
Go to therapy,
weaponizing.
Charlemagne on it too. Like,
Yes, but
Weaponizing mental health is a big.
for his platform, that's irresponsible, even for him.
that's what he's doing.
No, but I
No,
don't
I don't
think so
think so.
because I think the difference is he is not like the mental health part of it isn't a representation of his brand. Like his brand isn't promoting mental health. His clothing brand isn't promoting mental health. He's just saying, this is what I went through, or this is what I'm feeling, and because I'm feeling this, now I'm doing this, and this is what I'm doing.
He got your ass, bro.
No, you're traumatized by the You Matter hoodies, I think.
Yeah,
I don't even think that's
I don't even think that's as bad. I think
Really?
yeah.
I think it's just like, to Tresor's point, I feel like he was more talking about what he's been feeling the last whatever months or years, and he's felt disconnected, and you know he wanted to do more or whatever he was saying. Maybe he felt a little bit unfulfilled. I don't think that's weaponizing mental health. I think it's being honest about your journey.
Man, if I was him, I wouldn't sell something at the end of your spiel about how you're going through things.
Like if I had said, for example, that I'm just saying, like podcasting was draining and I wasn't actually happy about it, and I need to take a step away because of X, Y, and Z. But I'm gonna start. I don't know.
I'm gonna start a rap career. Y'all go stream my new song.
Big Zo, not the little one.
I'd be like, that's weird.
Maybe I say, actually, you know what I want? Yeah, maybe it's fashion.
And my next podcast, I'm gonna read a book.
So if you're going through some things, you feel like you should just keep that shit tucked in. Don't put that online.
Talk about it, but don't
combine it with your.
Don't commercialize it and cheapen it.
But what if?
But he's just being honest about his experience.
Yeah, but what if it's a direct correlation?
Well, you can sell clothes and stream.
You think he's full of shit then?
No, I think he's going through something. But he timed his announcement to like this whole mental health break that he's doing on purpose to sell clothes. Like, how are you guys not seeing this? This is part of his rollout for his clothing company.
I see where your line thing is going, but again,
that's literally what it is. This is a rollout for his clothing company, right?
Yes.
And it started with what was it? What was the video called?
I quit.
Yeah. And he didn't even quit.
That's just clickbait. You're a creator.
You're doing clickbait, selling clothes, mental health break, all in one.
But the thing is,
so mental health can't be part of the rollout?
Nah, that cheapens it, bro.
You're
It has to be deep. It has to be deeper than that, bro.
But that doesn't. So then, how long after you make this announcement do you have to wait to start your clothing brand for it to seem genuine?
Yeah, give it a
Like, there's
cool
no
couple
time,
weeks,
like-
man. Give it a cool couple weeks.
And he hasn't even started selling anything yet. He's just said,
He
I
soft
have a
launched
brand coming.
He soft
There's
launched
nothing
it, though.
for sale yet.
He soft launched it. He knows what he's doing. Like he's getting it just on the borderline, whereas niggas like you that could just be like, he's just going through some new initiative, blah blah
So
blah.
did you say that with Kanye?
Kanye's been insane. I probably said everything about him.
Because I don't think Kanye initially, like, when Kanye was a producer and wanted to start rapping,
Right.
Kanye's like, yo, I don't want to be a producer anymore. Like, people pigeonhole me. It's making me feel this, and this. I'm a rapper now. You're not going to be like, oh, that's not genuine. He's trying
Did
to
he do some
weaponize it.
performative mental health
But that was
video?
in
how you could-
1990.
Is his car crash? Is he
1990?
is he
Or whatever it
weaponizing
was,
his car
2000.
crash? Like and having to get surgery and everything? Is he weaponizing that journey?
Through the wire,
No.
putting your stuff as the
How?
cover
He's
art.
Part of the Rolex.
That's
What was the
weaponizing.
big? It was
He's
the
rapping
single.
about what happened. That's completely different, and that's physical damage. That's different. That's 50 Cent getting shot 9 times. Like everybody could rap about what they went through. That's different.
So that's not weaponizing trauma?
No, that's
I guess physical trauma. I guess, but I look at that different as you're trying to align yourself with this mental health movement, but at the same time, you're just selling clothes, fam. Like I don't know, man. A lot of the shit he's doing seems fake to me.
I think you're being a little harsh.
Yeah, I think so.
I
But
guess.
we can agree to disagree.
You know,
like-
and keep reading, Kai. I fuck with it. You know what I mean? But like reading on stream.
Maybe
what's
he's
wrong
trying
with
to
that,
encourage
though?
other
no,
people.
that I
Kai-
disagree with you on. Why
Kai-
is that a problem?
Kai is reading because he's trying to fix his stutter.
Yeah.
He's trying to fix his stutter, or he's trying to broaden his
I
vocabulary.
quit.
Both.
I want to quit, and then now you're just reading on stream, and then looking up and being like, 10 minutes. No, I gotta go 15. He's performing, man.
No,
Now if he was reading at the crib every night, cool. But he's
You don't know that
perform-
he's
No,
not.
man, because
I
like,
think Kai is the like perfect representation of niggas that's in too deep with this streaming shit, man.
Why?
He
Okay,
can't even unplug at this point.
So then how is that
So-
performative if that's genuinely him? If everything I've ever done for the last 5 years has been on camera, now that I'm doing this, why would I bring it off camera?
Because it sounds like it burnt him out.
okay, wait, no, hold on. He's been the most criticized streamer in the past like decade. He's been
Wait, what? No, he's not.
Criticize? No, I don't think
No,
he's
he's
been the
not.
for
most.
his streaming acts and all that stuff. I'm just saying, like he's been. In,
I
like,
guess he's been in
tabloids. What I'm trying to
People
say.
talk that some of the
Yes.
shit he's doing is kind of coonish and stuff like
Exactly.
that. Yeah.
So like the fact that,
But the
he's
most, I don't know. But keep going.
Sure, but the fact that like he's doing something less exciting but more positive, so like he on his platform can encourage other people to read. What's the problem with that? If it's not his goal, then sure, but
Yeah.
his platform will probably inspire other people to read if they can't read.
Like even if it is performative, this is part of the greater
Yeah,
good.
there's no negative. That's
Okay.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If he's being performative, there's no negative that comes out
Yeah.
of it.
Okay. I'll say
Except
this.
for what
The
Mucho's
re-
doing right now.
say that again.
Except for what you're doing right now. Eating him up for reading on stream.
All right, the reading on stream, I guess it's more 50-50. It just feels a little fake. But that video where he's quitting and he's talking about his mental health and he sold clothes at the end, I think he
Did he actually sell clothes though?
Nothing is
he
out.
soft launched his clothing label
He
at the
just
end.
said, I'm starting a clothing brand.
Come on. Come on, bro. But yeah, eventually he'll be tired of reading on stream and he'll probably get sued for it because you can't really do that.
You
And
can't.
then-
Why?
You can't just read someone's work on stream. That's technically illegal. Like, you know what I mean?
Why?
Really?
You're selling an audiobook basically.
Oh, I was
You-
gonna say, what do people treat it like an audiobook?
basically, you can't actually do that shit. But
Interesting.
Probably loopholes, but
I didn't know that was wow.
yeah. Speaking of people on the internet, Christy and Des and India and Dammy.
Holy
listen.
shit,
There's
you
just,
guys gotta.
I mean,
give
to
me
be
the right
honest,
about that.
there's not much to say. You know, it's the year of the cheaters.
oh, that's the nigga that was making out in the club.
Yeah.
What's the problem with that though?
And she's the shorty that was making out
I'm
with.
actually on Mucho's side. I don't see a problem.
They're
with it.
divorced.
They're not divorced. She filed, but they're not divorced.
But they're separated.
So they're separated.
Man, as soon as you hand me those papers, we divorced.
So they're separated.
Okay, it's fine. Maybe separated.
You don't have to call right after.
Okay. My thing is, I get it, right? You've been. Don't do that. You're married for a long time.
Yeah.
And you're now things that happened there. Allegedly he was unfaithful to her, so she filed for divorce. Then a week or so later he's caught tonguing down this woman in a club or restaurant or whatever it is, which I think, to me, it's just like, I don't know, maybe I'm old fashioned. I just think there's maybe some level of etiquette you'd maybe have, or like a time frame that if you're married to someone and going through, fix your face, Trey, and going through a divorce, that you would give your partner some grace. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you wouldn't want to see your wife of going through a divorce or not. You really wouldn't want to see your soon-to-be ex-wife a week after you filed for divorce on a man's lap, tonguing him down in public. You wouldn't want to see that.
But would people have the same energy if it was her?
I think so. I would. I think so. Yes.
She's the one that divorced him.
She filed for divorce, yes.
And she...
After he was allegedly unfaithful.
And in this scenario...
but he had to, though, because Jehovah's Witness.
Allegedly. That was that same people.
That is allegedly. Yeah, we don't know.
That's a play. Yeah, allegedly.
It sounds great, though.
Right. Because apparently that's the only way you can get divorced if you're Jehovah's Witness, if there's infidelity. Allegedly.
That's the funniest loophole I ever seen in my life.
But my thing is, I just think that there should be, when you're married to someone and have kids with them, there should be a level of respect that you have, at least for a certain amount of time. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they have 2 boys.
But we don't know like what was happening in their relationship. So I think it's hard to say.
It doesn't matter. Even
I think it does matter.
No, even when I watch things like Real Housewives and they get divorced and their husbands are in the tabloids picking up a woman on the beach and it's like, bro, like, have a little bit of decorum.
Jokes aside, like even if I'm single, I'm not trying to make out in the club. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get caught on TMZ. I don't deserve to be on TMZ, but if I was on his level, I'm not trying to make out in the club if I'm single. I'm embarrassing myself. Now you're embarrassing your family, bro.
Like, it's a lot. I feel like, and like I said, maybe if it's like time has passed and the divorce is final and you get caught maybe on a date. Okay, cool. That's different. Yeah. Oh, you get caught on a date. He's having to with another one. That's different. They're divorced. But to be tonguing down a woman like that a week after, that's OD, man. If it was a woman doing it or if it was a man doing it. You guys can't argue with me like, oh, it doesn't matter. No, that's nasty.
What's a good timeline then? Until you're divorced?
Never, yo.
No. Oh no! I think to be doing that, it looks embarrassing on you. Even if it's a year after you're doing that,
it's very juvenile behavior. Like it demonstrates that you really haven't been in the field since you were 14.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You're getting your high school fill in now. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
You know.
I guess what I'm saying is because I don't agree with it either, but I feel like if they don't care, why do we care?
Who's saying they don't care?
Like if he's doing that, he doesn't care.
No, but right? She's saying the wife does and the kids will.
So, but if he's willing to put himself and his family through that, why do we care? That's the choice that he's making.
It's the point. I don't think we care. It's just the point of
we're saying
this has been a topic for like 2 weeks on the internet.
I mean, it died and then it came back when he got caught making out with that girl.
Yeah,
but
like we don't know these people.
We don't know them, but we're just saying that's not something you should do. Like that's not something we would do.
Yeah, that's not something I would do.
Yeah, like
I don't know, man. I just feel like the internet is too involved in other people's business.
I think it's not the point of being involved. I think it's just the point of like it's the act in general, right? I don't think it's not even remove them from it.
Yeah, it's the scenario.
I don't care about them, but I think the scenario of that in general is something that I think is worth talking about because a lot of people talk about, when is the right time to, pop out with a new person after marriage or like that's a common thing. But I just think the scenario of what's happening is nasty. And I wouldn't want to be a woman going through divorce and seeing my husband tonguing down women in the club, or my soon-to-be ex-husband tonguing down. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Well, I swear
and now
people
our kids
are like,
can see it, and it's nasty. Now I gotta explain to them why your dad's being a whore.
So, does any of this extend? Does this only apply to marriages? Can this be extended to very long, serious relationships?
I think so.
Like if you were together for like 3-5 years or something like that.
Yeah, you gotta chill for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I agree with that.
At least outside,
I was solid.
Yeah.
I was laughing. These two, you snitching on yourself.
Yeah, what you doing? What's Clyde doing, man?
I was being solid.
I was waiting for.
I wasn't going there. Y'all went there.
Yeah.
All right, gang.
I think you should.
You think you should what?
I think you should chill, but I think you should chill for yourself.
Fair.
Because you don't know.
valid.
Because my thing is
That's
like
valid.
you can't control nobody else. If my ex wants to go do that, okay, we're not together. I don't like it. I don't think it's right, but like I can't tell her what to do. But if I'm like, just take that time, rest your front, rest your peen, and just do some self-reflection.
Rest your front.
Would it hurt if you were Dami and you saw what India did?
Of course it would. But I don't know their
think they
situation.
were
Were they
together,
together?
Like, that
Or were
was
they
cheating,
not
was it
together?
not?
They were together though.
The
Oh,
way
they were
that
together?
I initially had thought maybe like it was more of like a move on fast type
she
of thing.
cheated on him for real.
But the way she apologized, it made it seem like it was cheating.
That's confirmed. She was cheating.
It's not confirmed. I don't know, but
Jeez,
the way
black woman down, yo.
Okay, come on.
Oh my god.
Come on. But the way she apologized made it seem like it was either really bad timing or maybe they were on a break or it just seemed like she definitely did that.
She was going in.
She was. But my thing is, even then, like, as someone who loves making out, I just don't know if I could really tongue somebody down in public like that.
You're not a
about that
PDA'er?
I'm a PDA'er to a certain extent. Like, I can peck no problem, whatever. But, like, for me to, making out, like, they were making out down.
Real lovers.
Damn. Yeah. That was like a fish restaurant or some shit. Oh, Dunkin'
my
Waffle. Yeah, Dunkin' Waffle.
You know that for sure?
Yeah, it was at Dunkin' Waffle in the UK.
How do you know this?
Huh?
How do you know this?
I just remember the restaurant they said.
Oh.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite aspect of the
Yeah.
whole story.
I
That's
just
funny.
think,
You think it was before or after they ate?
no.
I swear the table was clear.
It was clear?
Was it?
I don't know.
What's
I
that
don't
smell?
know.
I seen
I
that
just
once.
think it's I don't know. I don't know why people just love to tongue people down in public like that.
But I
I've
think
never
you'd
been a
be
tonguer
surprised-
downer in public.
But I
Yeah.
think because these people are public figures, we notice it more. But on your day to day, there's a lot of people that just be kissing, and you kind of just block it out of your
Making out?
out of your view. Yeah,
Yeah, I won't lie. Well,
At night? Like nightlife, yeah.
but it was at night. What?
I guess
it was at a restaurant at night.
It looked pretty
So-
bright in the
It was
restaurant.
at a restaurant at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People be doing
People
it. but
kiss a lot,
Even
yo.
if it's two randos, I'm like, bro, stop it.
Yeah.
Even if it's not public, for like literally two random people at a club and on a Friday,
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, are you kidding me?
I have at least one video a year on Snap of someone making out on my back. You know?
On your back?
On your back?
On your
Like I'm
back?
standing in a club and like I feel like a bounce and I turn around, it's just two people like tonguing each other down. I have a video like once a year and I'll just be like this with them in the back.
That's funny.
King Street Chronicles.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's very weird to me. I'm not like,
In the abstract too, like kissing's just a weird. Like if you were to just look at it like objectively, it kind of is like a weird thing.
Yeah, I used to get high and think about that, bro.
Like I saw a
Yeah,
picture.
I
Who was the
thinking
first
about
person to kiss?
Yeah.
Like, I seen an
this
X-ray.
This is weird what we doing.
It was like two people
What?
kissing, and it's an X-ray, so you see inside their mouths while they're making out, and it's like this is a weird act when you think about it. Like,
Yeah.
Y'all are way too deep into
Why?
thinking like that. Holy shit.
That's why I stopped smoking weed, yo. I'd be overthinking everything, bro.
Is that really what happened when you smoked?
I overthink everything when I smoke, man.
God
Everything.
damn.
I'd be like, yo, what should I say next? You know what I mean?
So your brain doesn't
I used to get
yo, we got the opposite problems.
your brain does not shut off like when you're high at all.
I just know. It's so, like the only good thing about smoking weed was the food tasted better, music sounded better,
agreed.
and sleep hit.
Can you focus on work when you smoke?
Nah, man. Damn. Nah,
Specific kinds of work.
Maybe math, if it just came to my. But I couldn't write something for shit.
Like you couldn't go to work like a little bit like frosted.
Nah, man.
Really?
Nah.
Shit.
That's why I had to stop. I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I think I agree. When I smoke, I have to not really do much because I start to be in my head a little bit.
Trying to run game high? Oh my God, I was so bad, bro. Oh my God, be a girl on the bed. I didn't know what to do, yo.
So you didn't know what to talk?
What should I do next?
I just froze, man.
I don't know how people work out high.
That I think is crazy too. As a smoker, I think that's wild.
I used to hoop
I'm not
high.
gonna
I used to
cap, I
hoop
do
high.
it.
but-
Hooping high is fun.
Yeah, hooping
Workout
high.
high?
Okay, but would you like smoke in your car right before walking into like the gym to get that like?
No.
Okay.
I smoke like before, like when I leave the house, and then I drive to there, and then I.
But
go
why?
to-
You're driving under the
Why?
influence.
So
to the
when
gym.
when I'm high, when I'm in, when I'm high at the
We got
gym-
him on like 2 different
Like,
drugs driving
seriously.
this episode.
The police are on your ass.
They don't know what I look like. Anyway, it's more of like I get a mind and muscle body connection towards it. Like you know how when you're high and like everything feels more like heightened or like enhanced.
Not to me, but yeah.
When you're working out, you get more mind and muscle body connection. You feel it more. Like
Right.
if I do curls for more than like a 6 reps, I can go another 8 because I feel it more.
But isn't that just a placebo?
Yeah.
What?
But a placebo
placebo.
works.
Placebo.
Technically, it works. That's the whole thing about placebos. They
Possibly,
work.
yeah. But yeah,
I don't know, because I feel like that can't be healthy.
it's not healthy. I don't do it every time, but like if I just need like if I don't want to take pre-workout, I'm just like and I'm cool.
I'd rather somebody smoke weed than pre-workout every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Smoke weed over pre-workout?
Yes. Caffeine's addictive. Weed isn't.
There's probably only 3 productive things I could do while I'm
We
high.
have literally talked
Weed
about
Weed
is
is
definitely
100% addictive.
Nah.
We have talked.
We've
talked about this.
weed
when
is-
people are addicted to weed.
Weed is addicting like a cheeseburger is.
Yeah.
There's no
Are you guys suggesting that weed is like addictive the way that like cocaine is?
No.
That's
there's
what I'm
different
saying.
levels.
What are you trying? What are you saying?
But
People
weed is
become-
definitely still addictive.
because they like it
Yeah,
a lot.
okay.
But there's no like crazy withdrawal symptoms to smoking.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
there are.
Not really. Yo.
Yes,
Besides
I
bad
know
lungs?
multiple people who
I don't know about
have,
that.
What's their withdrawal symptom?
they can't eat unless they smoke. That is one of the biggest.
They can't
That's because
sleep.
they had ED before, yo.
They can't sleep
No,
unless
that
they
is not
smoke.
true.
That counts as withdrawal. If you can't eat and you can't sleep without smoking,
This is
that's
true.
A lot of people
withdrawal.
can't sleep without smoking.
This is true.
problem.
This is
Yeah,
true.
that is literally.
From what I've researched, there's no physical withdrawal symptoms. Now there could be some psychosomatic ones, but there's not some like actual physical
Like if
withdrawal
you're
symptoms.
getting
to
off
it.
heroin and you don't do it, like you could die
Yeah.
by not weaning yourself
Yeah.
off properly.
Heroin-
None of that. There's nothing like that. with weed.
heroin,
But how-
caffeine,
You can go cold-
alcohol.
I don't think you can die
But
if you don't have
caffeine-
caffeine.
but what is the-
If you
You
cold
can't-
turkey
no.
a drug you're
What's
addicted to, you
never
can't.
overdose on weed. No matter how
You
much
physically
smoke.
get
Yes, you can.
migraines
No,
if
you
you
can't
stop.
overdose
I'm
on
pretty
weed.
sure you can
No, you
overdose
can't.
on
No, you can't. Zoe.
Zoe, I promise you, no, you can't. You will
So
green
what's
out.
greening out?
Greening
Throwing up
greening
is
down
getting
and-
too high.
is getting too high.
Yeah,
That
but
is
like
not
what is?
considered
But
an
what is the?
overdose?
But you
But-
can't overdose on it.
but
You
what is
can't
the, like,
die from
physical-
It's just
cocaine.
psychological.
Hold on, time out. Everyone, hold on. There's overdosing and then there's dying.
Yes.
You can overdose and not die,
Yeah.
which means that you can definitely overdose on weed.
No.
When
you
I'm saying
can't.
overdosing, I'm talking about you die when you overdose. That's what I'm saying.
They're
No, but
two separate things.
I know what
though.
you mean, Zoe. I know what you mean. There's an overdose where you go over a certain amount and then it
That the
has
human body can
serious
take.
physical
Damages. Yeah.
damages to you.
When people get
there's
to-
there's nothing with that with weed. When we talk about greening out, that just means you're in your head too much and
Yeah.
you trip
No,
out.
yeah.
Yes,
That's
it does.
all-
Yes, it
that's all
does.
it
Zoe.
is.
When people go to the hospital because they're high, there's nothing like.
There's
If
nothing
I-
They're
physically
not
wrong
doing
with you.
anything to
If
you.
someone is throwing up
Yeah.
and they can't stay conscious, that is overdosing on marijuana. What are we talking about?
Greening
right
out.
now?
Yeah.
And what is that?
But it's not physically anything that's happening. Like your body's not like negatively reacting to the weed. That's not what's happening.
so you vomiting.
It's in your mind.
You vomiting is not you overreacting.
It's in your mind.
And what about like your
The
heart beating
vomiting
super
is
super
in
fast?
your mind.
And maybe it's the method of consumption where
guys
some people
talking about
hit a
right now?
bong and then the
Edibles
smoke.
will
And the
fucking
edibles will
destroy
fuck
you.
up
Yeah.
from that.
yeah.
But
Yep.
but if it's an edible, so if it's
That's different. Yeah, it is. That
If
can
it's
make
a-
you kind of yeah.
But
So
even
that's weed.
no, but okay. Maybe perhaps if you're getting too much smoke in your lungs and you start coughing out and you start yakking, maybe. But that could be anything that you light on fire.
What about
the actual THC drug? There is no physical overdose.
Okay, that's interesting. So like
don't
the
know if
increased heart rate is not real. Like I've smoked. You know, I don't smoke. My heart starts
Yeah. It's
pounding.
real.
out
You're
my
not
chest.
overdosing.
You're
If
going
you're
through
not
a
overdosing,
mental
it's in your
panic
head,
attack,
though.
maybe. But that's not.
You can have weed
physical.
induced
Just
panic attacks.
psychedelic.
You can get into psychosis because
Okay.
of weed, but you're
Yeah.
not like
So a permanent psychosis doesn't count as an
don't-
overdose.
Permanent?
What would that
permanent.
count
I don't know
as?
if people be
Because
permanent.
overdose is a physical reaction to
Yeah.
a drug.
Okay.
There-
Okay. Okay, I get what. Technically, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I know people who like have siblings that have they now have psychological things because of weed.
Yeah.
ChatGPT
And that's permanent.
Sorry, ChatGPT said it's to fatally overdose is unlikely, extremely unlikely. But you can overconsume.
Yeah.
Greening out.
So what overdose means with marijuana is the overconsumption.
Yeah.
So I still think you guys are making it seem like, oh, that's not.
I think that's greening out what
the
you're
effects
describing.
are dizziness and fainting, confusion, paranoia, hallucinations, vomiting, rapid heart rate, severe panic attack. That's not all in your mind. You guys can't tell me that's just all in your brain and that's not a physical.
It's just weird though,
Overconsumption,
because like a
overdose.
nigga like Joey Diaz could take like probably like 1,000 milligram brownies and
He's also fat as fuck.
nothing's
too.
gonna happen.
His metabolism
So,
is also.
all right, if you want to say overconsumption, of course, there's a limit. Yeah.
I think we just can't be like, oh yeah, you can never.
But
But
the
you
re-
can smoke as much as you want and never feel any physical. That's not true.
Yeah, I guess semantics, but mentally you can feel stuff. But when we talk about overdose for the other drugs, there's a limit to where you're doing a little bit too much, and then there's another limit where you die.
100%.
There is no limit to where you could die from just smoking weed or just consuming THC.
Cool. You'll just tweak forever. Brooklyn Beckham. Who is that?
David Beckham and Victoria Beckham's son.
I need backstory.
I mean, Mucho put that on there.
What did he do? What did he do?
You definitely put that
You
there.
guys are tweeting about this.
Oh yeah, low-key, you knew more than me.
So it's been like a long thing, and there's not really much to really say. I don't really care to go too much into it, but Brooklyn Beckham has been on this ongoing public feud with his parents. There's been many accounts of him not wanting his parents involved in his life. There's been a lot of reports on his parents not liking his wife. Also, I'm pretty sure his wife is like an heiress or a family or a daughter of like a billionaire family.
Right.
So she's very well off on her own. Very well off. So
Everything
like I said,
clicked. When I heard that, everything clicked.
yeah, so there's been an ongoing feud. He recently put out a series of stories, just basically like putting everything to bed and just basically saying, listen, I don't want to reconcile my parents at all.
Yeah.
So everyone stop asking me about it. Don't want to reconcile with them. My family is basically full of shit. My parents are full of shit. My entire life, they've been controlling this narrative of what the Beckham family is. All my family cares about is a photo op. They don't care about my well-being. My mother ruined my wedding.
Yeah.
saw that part.
Yeah, can you say what happened at the wedding?
So there were two accounts that he said happened at the wedding. He said the first account was his mother, Victoria Beckham, who was also, she's an not ex-Spice Girl, I guess ex. She used to be a Spice Girl, and she's now a fashion designer. She was supposed to design his wife's gown, and then a week before the wedding or 2 weeks before the wedding, she decided that she wasn't doing the gown anymore, which obviously is a very fucked up place to be if you've ever been married and know how weddings work. It takes a very long time. Unless you have crazy connections, which I'm sure she does because she's coming from a very wealthy family. It takes a long time to get a wedding dress done. So for you to rely on somebody, your soon-to-be mother-in-law, to make your dress, and then 2 weeks before your wedding, your mother-in-law is like, actually, I'm not doing it. That's fucked up. Rich or not.
Yeah.
Right? Because now you got to source another designer, get fit, make a custom dress, probably pay for that, all that stuff. It's stressful for anyone. Then he said there was an account where his wife and him had planned to do their first dance to a very romantic song. And Mark Anthony, which the singer, Mark Anthony, had called him up to the stage.
He was with J-Lo?
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Mark Anthony, had called him up to the stage to do the dance. And when he walked to the stage, his mother was there. And it was his mother took the first dance instead of the wife.
Why didn't you just tell her to watch out?
That's that boy mom.
Didn't she start twerking and shit?
Okay, I don't care. 'Cause now you're adding something.
They said inappropriate.
He said his mother then proceeded to take the first dance from the wife and danced on him inappropriately.
So where was the wife while this was
Wait,
going
who is
on?
she dancing on? Mark Anthony?
No, her son.
Oh.
I don't know if she was twerking. Hold on. Let's stop. We don't know if she was twerking. He just said she danced inappropriately.
Where was
she
the
could have
wife?
maybe dropped it like it's hot, or maybe she touched him too much. Who knows? And took that moment from his wife.
So where was the wife?
Where was the wife? Yo?
Probably like in the background.
Because what? You're just standing there with your arms tucked like this?
Well, to be honest,
getting cucked by your husband's mom.
Literally think about it, right? He said there were 500 people at his wedding. Okay, so I'm getting married. There's 500 people in this wedding. They say, Brooklyn, can you please come to the dance floor? And the song starts playing. Maybe I'm talking to a table, and his mom or him are up there dancing to our wedding song. Am I gonna go up there and separate them? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you do? In front of 500 people, do I go up there and pull your mom off?
On both sides, I just don't see how this happens. If you're the husband or the wife.
I think you're overestimating the level of uncomfortability and freezing you might have in front of 500 people. I don't know if you're really stiff arming your mom.
But you don't have to.
And it's supposed to be your day.
But
yeah.
And of course, we're just speaking theoretically. But I don't think you don't have to be disrespectful.
The most I would do is probably tell a DJ, yo, cut the song. Maybe. But I don't know if I'm physically going up there and...
But all you have to do is if I walk up there, I see my mom, I'm just going to go... That's all you have to do. Just boom, boom.
To your wife?
Yeah. And then she comes up
I give my mom a kiss on the cheek and I'm turning to my wife.
Yeah, there's a
There's
way to
ways around it for
unawkward that.
sure, but
You can super unawkward it. Or if she wants to stay, we're gonna have a conversation about this after. I'll just dance with both of you then. There's no way I'm dancing with my mom alone.
crazy.
So you'd rather just dance? You'd rather the man just dance with his mom than at least try to get you involved?
No, because now I get you from the man's point of view.
Yeah.
But now you just ruin. You're gonna hear that for the rest of your life. You just ruined your wife's first dance.
It was already ruined.
Oh, so you're just trying to make it a little better?
I'm just trying to make it a bit better.
All right. Okay. How about this angle then? Do you think this Brooklyn Beckham guy is like an annoying nepo baby for cutting his parents off, or based on what you heard, he has a point?
But I don't really know what they did.
All right. So
well, that's one. Like I said, he said
did.
they've been controlling. He said that they tried before he got married to his wife. They tried to get him to sign the rights away to his own name.
Business.
because she's.
Because she's gonna become a Beckham.
I guess, but also like she's richer than them. Like, does she really need the Beckham name? I don't even know if she knows if she goes by Beckham.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. To me, it just feels weird.
Sounds like he hated his parents anyway, and then found a rich girl.
And then also he said that they just don't welcome his wife around for his father's birthday, which is a really big deal. He had flown in and allegedly he wanted to see time with his father, like privately. They wouldn't allow his wife to come. They only said he was allowed to see his dad if they came to the party, where obviously photo ops and stuff will be there. So I don't know, because it's one side to the story, but it's very messy. I just think, and then now people are pulling up footage of like old red carpet events where like him and his wife were there, and like Victoria Beckham and Dave Beckham were there, and you could tell by the body like Victoria was not.
She been hating?
Yeah, she's been hating for sure. But my thing is, it could be the case of, and a lot of women who have sons move like this.
That boy mom shit.
The boy mom shit. She could have like out of control boy mom syndrome. And I believe it. A lot of women do. Just because they're celebrities doesn't make them exempt. I think it might even make them more attached to their sons. But a lot of women have this very weird attachment to their sons. And I think this might be a case of that, where he's now recognized it as a toxic relationship rather than, you know, some boy try to make it work, but he's more like, out of here with that shit.
He's smart, man. I can tell this nigga been hated his parents. He just found a girl that's richer than his parents.
Got up out of there.
Yeah, they proved him right.
Got up
It
out of
ain't
there.
nothing to cut my mom off.
Yeah. You know what else we need to get up out of? This 2016 trend, yo.
Why?
We gotta wrap it
You
up.
posted though.
You're a
No, I
hater.
didn't. You see, you're a liar.
You posted 2016.
I did not post a single
Yes,
thing.
you did.
No, I didn't. What
On
did
your
I post?
story, you posted.
I didn't post a
This is
single
me
thing.
back in 2016.
No, I didn't.
You did it.
I didn't. See, people just be saying stuff and try to gaslight you into. I know
You
for a
didn't
fact.
do one 2016 post.
I didn't post a single 2016 post.
Why you hating?
And I don't want to sound like a grumpy Gus,
But you do, so go ahead.
but I will. I feel like, bro, y'all don't really want to do this. Like, this is it's a trend. But it's not a trend that you genuinely want to do. You're just doing it because it's a trend. And I just don't like that
Like mental health.
aspect of it.
oh man.
Not like mental health.
Man.
Because if you're
Lucho,
genuine,
holy.
My fault, man.
because if you're genuine,
3-4 years you'll be over this
also-
mental health stuff. It's a fad.
Yeah,
and
just trust me,
also,
Kai.
also hot take. I don't know if 2016 was at. I feel like we're very nostalgia in 2016. Yo, the music was amazing.
You don't think it was that good of a year?
Outside of music, was it really that great of a year, or are we just looking back on being younger, being
I
more
think
free,
sports-wise,
having less
it was a great year. It was the
responsibilities?
best NBA All-Star of all time.
And
Kobe's last game. Cavs came back 3-1.
best NBA
Best
season
dunk
of all time,
contest
man.
of all time.
Yeah. Outside of that,
We got
Good
the double
music.
XL cipher, with the freshmen.
music and sports.
I-
Now, if you want to say
The
2016,
Black Beatles Challenge.
yeah, if you want to say 2016 was legendary for music and sports,
We were holding candlelight visuals
completely there for
for
you.
dead gorillas. There was clowns standing in the
Harambe.
street.
Is that Harambe?
Yeah.
2016?
Yeah.
Listen.
And remember clowns? Remember clowns were just everywhere?
Yeah.
People were dressing
Killer
up as
clowns.
clowns and trying to scare people.
I don't remember that.
Listen, I'm with you. I think nostalgia is stupid. So I'm with you. I think every year is great. You can find legendary shit every year.
For sure. Nostalgia is stupid.
It's a disease.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Elon.
Sounds like, oh my
The
God.
nostalgia mind virus.
Nostalgia's like fentanyl. You can only have a little bit.
Yo, Bucha,
You only have a little bit.
of nostalgia.
Yeah.
You're hilarious, bro.
This man
Don't.
said nostalgia is a
Who
disease.
hurt you? What the hell?
Nobody did. I'm living in the moment. People that do too much nostalgia, they're hurt.
So because they can't live, they need nostalgia just to feel good about something that happened in the past?
Because they can't feel good in the moment.
Some people can, and some people love nostalgia because it's just like a good memory.
I agree
You can
with
have a little bit of nostalgia.
I agree with you a
That's
little
why
bit.
it's like fentanyl.
When you OD on nostalgia, it's all right. We gotta eventually gotta move on.
Live in the
And
moment.
those people are stupid. I'm talking about the people who just want nostalgia for nostalgia's sake.
I just like to look back at
Fentanyl's
the
good
way-
sometimes. If you got a tooth that's aching, they give you a little bit, you start laughing, whatever.
Plain stop.
But just don't do
shaking
too
a bit,
much. Don't
all
take
right?
them blue pills.
Okay.
All right, Mucho.
I think I just like to look back and see how things have evolved.
Yeah.
I like to look how I've changed, like the things I used to wear that I would never touch today, like the makeup I used to do that I would never do. Like, I just like to see all right, that's crazy that I used to look like that and now I look like
Yeah.
okay.
Well, shout out to all the girls that glowed up since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my
Shout
thing
out
with
to the girls that did the opposite.
Oh my God.
that happened too.
There's a
Now I won't make it
There's a
exclusive
lot-
to women.
what'd you say?
I won't make it exclusive to women. There's a lot of guys that are popped now.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
That were up in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, that look
Yeah,
crazy
I can
now.
name a few.
You can name a few?
Yeah.
Name them.
There's a lot
Oh,
of
come
people.
on.
That's crazy. But
name
yeah,
Put names on
I think we overly.
Whoa! I ain't editing shit.
I think we overly romanticized 2016.
I agree.
All right.
Sure.
There was, I don't know though. We're reminiscing about all the sports and it was
You
a
could
fire
do, you could do
sports
shit
and
every year.
music.
We could do that though.
Sports
and it's gonna
music,
feel like
yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
Sports and music, I'm with you. Outside of that, people are acting like it was the best year of life.
You didn't have fun in 2019?
Yeah, you did. I did. In 2019.
I did.
Turn
like
that
it.
6 upside down. It's still
It's
a good
nine
year.
now.
It's a 9.
Every year's good, man.
Right.
Word. You're telling me even
Every year's been good.
Not every year.
Except for
Every year.
2020
Not everything's-
because of COVID.
It's 2020
But,
was lit.
And this is what I was gonna say. Outside of, and we're not being
I did a lot of
insensitive
drugs
to
in
people that
2020.
were affected by COVID. COVID times, outside of the real effects,
Yeah.
you probably had fun.
Yeah.
Probably.
I had fun during
I had a
COVID. I
blast.
won't lie.
Exactly.
But I
So-
was breaking rules.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
So I feel like if you look back 10 years,
Did you
year,
ask a girl you trying to quarantine with me?
no,
Oh,
I never got that.
That's crazy.
that bar worked on me still.
oh shit.
That bar worked on you?
He got that off.
You got.
I don't know. I got. I was like, all right, yeah.
Imagine telling a girl that and then you find out she's annoying.
Oh,
We didn't actually
And you already
quarantine
signed that
together.
contract?
That is
Oh my
crazy.
God,
We did not
God.
actually
Check
quarantine.
already.
There's so many niggas that cuff girls just because it was quarantine.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Now we have a generation of quarantine kids.
quarantine babies.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I forgot
And they
about
hate their
that.
baby mom.
It's gonna take decades to repair.
And a lot
what's
of
gone.
divorces.
Yeah.
A lot of divorces that came out of COVID.
sure.
Honestly, I thought about something. There's recently, I've heard about a lot of people ending their relationships. And I was talking to my friend and I was like, bro, I don't know if I have another heartbreak left in me. To break up with someone at almost 30, I might hit the loony bin.
Oh shit.
But then my homeboy was saying, he's like, yo, because he's 32, and he was like, yo, it's actually much easier to break up with someone now because you have a much lower tolerance for what you want. Versus when you're in your mid-20s, you might put up with more. But he's like, now when you're in your 30s
You've grown.
and you're dating and you're like, yo, this isn't working. I don't see it. It's
Yeah.
very easy to pull the plug. And I never thought about it that way.
That's interesting.
Because I thought yo, if I hit 30 and we're together, hey, marriage now.
yeah.
But he's like, nah. When you hit 30, you realize the person that you're with actually might not be for you long term. It's very easy to walk away from that.
To be adults and just assess the situation and be like, this isn't it.
Yeah, this is not it.
It's easier to do that as adults, is what you're
That's
saying.
what he's and I see it that way. Because before I was like, oh my God, I could never, I couldn't fathom a breakup at 32. And he was like, that is nothing.
I like that POV still.
Yeah. I didn't think about it that way.
You're not gonna let
but-
shit drag.
Yeah, he's like, no. Once you see it, it's easy to name it, claim it, bounce.
Yeah. Okay. So you ready for a heartbreak then?
No,
Turn up.
I hope not. Please.
Do you guys think
You tough, right?
because we're just talking about the 2010s, right? Last episode too, and then now this 2016 shit. Do you guys think that the 2020s have an aesthetic, a look?
I will say I saw that 2020 has an aesthetic. The 2020s, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
2020.
What's the 2020?
Specifically that year? What's the look?
What's
And
the
this
2020
might be,
aesthetic?
and this might be very like, this might be very niche. No, it will be niche. This is like a very black urban thing. When you think of 2020, you think Classe Azul, 1942,
Yeah.
Dior.
Oh my god.
In general, but
Okay.
Dior
Yeah.
shoes,
Right.
the B22s, and the ones that look like Converse.
Yeah, that's too far for me. I just
Cardi.
I seen the logo. Yeah.
Yeah, like the ones that look like Chucks and the ones that look more like running shoes.
Yeah.
Like the Balenci slippers and stuff. Yeah.
Like like the
No,
designer.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
I think like the PPPs had 2020 in a very designer, but Cartiers.
Talking about the PPP loan.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sarah here too.
Cartiers. That was the only thing. But like across the board, no. Like not like how, like you said, like the 2000s or the 2010s had a look.
I disagree though. I disagree because I remember vividly like 10 years ago, just on the internet, I forgot where this was. It was like a discussion like the 2010s doesn't have its own look. It's just bleeding in from the 2000s.
I disagree.
I don't think
But that's how people were talking about back then. So I'm saying we're 2025, 2026 now. We think there's no aesthetic.
We haven't.
And in 10 years, we're going to look back like, oh shit, that was such a 2025, 2026 look.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, dude,
But the
Facts. Yeah, I think.
I don't know. The reason I disagree is because our look now is bleeding from the 2000s.
Because it's a retread of like baggy
Like,
silhouettes
we
and
just
stuff
went
like that.
everything now, jerseys, baggy,
But
like.
Fashion's a circle, though.
yeah, it's,
always been.
But I don't know. But I feel like this is the first, like, maybe it's because of our age, but this is the first, I think this is the first circle. Because the 90s and the 90s was still pretty baggy, but the 90s baggy looks different than 2000s baggy.
yeah.
Like
For
there's
sure.
a certain aesthetic.
Like the 90s baggy was like or the 2000s baggy was like out of
2000s
insane.
baggy.
yeah,
Crazy.
2000s baggy is like triple XLs.
Soldier
Yeah.
Boy
That
tees,
type of
like,
stuff.
Yeah.
90s, you had the like baggy starter jackets,
Baggy cargos.
Yeah.
cargos, but you also had like the slim cropped, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever. And then the 2000s obviously was baggy. 2010s, we went back to skinny,
Tight.
but the skinny was like the
super
Kanye puffer joggers and the bomber jackets and the long t-shirts and
Like the elongated cuts
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the,
stuff
on the,
like
on
that.
the shirt.
So ugly.
So I still feel like even though that was
Earth
baggy, that was its own aesthetic because it like kind of it was drawing from like the fashion world in the 20.
but like I feel you, but like even early 2010s, that's like at least with white people and shit, that was like kind of hipster look, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Or maybe late 2000s, early 2010s. It's like a hipster look, right? That's just 90s grunge shit. So it's just a 20-year cycle pretty much every decade. But then they just add their own flair
Yeah.
to it.
And he's saying
And
we
then-
hit
and
that
then-
revolution.
And then niggas are taking from the hipster flair or whatever and then adding their shit to it too.
but the difference is 2020s. There's no adding of flair. We're literally just wearing this. I'm wearing a Rockaware shirt.
I said that when I said
We're literally just wearing the
Right.
same things.
Yeah, we're not great-
That
we're not
people
great
used to wear.
examples here.
We're wearing football jerseys, basketball jerseys. People are wearing FUBU and Fat Farm and Pele and
Right.
like all of the brands from the 2000s are the same brands that we're wearing now.
Yeah, and
That's
niggas,
the only
and
reason
niggas
why I
like
don't
young
think it's
boys still dressing like 10 years ago.
Yeah, the hood dudes haven't given up the Amiris and
They
well,
haven't.
some of them.
I will say, okay, we'll check in 10 years.
We'll see in 5 more years if things change.
5 years, we'll have a clear cut of like what 2020's aesthetic.
Yeah, because
I think,
2020 we're
only halfway there.
Well, technically
Yeah,
we're on
just
the
above.
we're on the other
On the
end
other
of the
side.
hill.
just above. the
We're-
other end
we're
of the
just
hill.
above.
We just got there.
For like
Can you
15
imagine?
years.
Literally.
But I can't even imagine what 2030 is like.
All right, let's not even
Let's
go
not
there.
talk about
We're gonna
Anyways.
be old, yo. We're gonna be old. We're gonna be
We're gonna be
old, yo.
2030.
2030.
That's only 4 years from now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be 35, 34.
35.
That's not 40.
That is not that. What is wrong with you? You think
Well,
that's
that's older. Not old. I don't think 35 is old at all.
Just
but
scared to age.
34 and 35 is not old at all. Like at all.
Talk to him.
If you died at 35,
You're
you
young.
would think
You're
that is
super
the
young.
like my
No,
dad
you're
died
super
at
young.
36.
No,
and
that's
people said he
super
died a
young.
baby.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm talking in terms of the world that we're in.
When does the midlife crisis start?
50s.
40s?
late 40s.
I'd say
50s.
40s.
That was always bad math to me.
Why?
Why?
You talking
'Cause
about
it's not midlife.
Yeah, midlife at 50, nigga. You got 20, 30 years left.
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe around like I would say around like 40ish.
Wait, so you think we should hit midlife crisis at 30?
Nah, midlife crisis at 30 is OD.
Technically,
But-
if, you
Yeah,
want,
you're
if you
dramatic.
want to be mathematical.
Yeah, that's OD. But I do think what's it called? Yeah, midlife crisis at 30 is wild.
Yeah.
Did you,
I'm
guys,
just
did you guys
saying
get
that
a
'cause-
quarter life crisis?
Nah.
What is that even though?
I don't
That sounds
think I
like a
did.
very pretentious thing where
I
someone's
think I had a quarter life crisis.
That's like when people graduate uni.
Quarter
or-
life crisis is just
Overachieving?
becoming an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, what do I do?
Yeah.
It's a lot of anxiety. It's a lot of pressure, I feel like, at that time. But I definitely went through it for sure. No doubt.
How'd you break through it? Yeah.
achieving,
I don't even necessarily
like doing
achieving.
it, like
But
winning?
yeah, I just had to, do something.
I don't think I did.
I kind of
you
just
just
sat
kept
in it
plugging
for a
away?
minute.
There were definitely times I thought I did, but in hindsight and reflecting on it, I don't think I did. I think it's that, like, your 20s is a very transitional period of life.
I think I was in the phase of it, then I just got over it in like a day.
And that's not
Real.
a quarter life crisis if you got over it in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, crisis, nah.
I quit.
Yeah. I was like, graduate university, still working at Nordstrom, and I was like, because I expected like, oh, you graduate university and then you're supposed to start a job.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, what the hell? Like, I was applying to like 100 jobs a day. Just trying to get out of working at.
Yeah, teach these young kids how to do it. Always complain about can't get a job.
I won't lie,
See what
like-
Zoe had to go through.
I'm not joking.
Pull yourself by your bootstraps.
Applying for a job, and that was back then. I think the job market is way worse now. Applying for a job is literally another job in its own.
Yeah.
Like you have to designate so much time and effort to applying for jobs. It's insane. And people apply for like 4 jobs and they're like, And I'm like, bro, that's not enough.
That's
ain't
one
shit.
morning. That
That's
should be
not
one
even
morning.
close to enough.
Especially with
That ain't
ChatGPT these days, bro.
Like you gotta apply to anything that you think you could be good at, or anything that your qualifications meet.
and when you get that interview, you gotta act like you're not desperate.
Yeah.
You gotta act like you're the shit.
Yeah, you gotta act like, oh, I got 3 in the tuck.
And then
whole time
imagine
you're like,
people
oh,
think you get an interview and you don't get the job. Now what? Like just because you get an interview, you don't put all your eggs in that basket. Like you literally keep applying until you get an offer that you like and you signed the paper.
Did
Have
you
you ever
feel like you had a
walked in-
cycle of that? Sorry.
Have you ever walked into an interview and knew right away you were not getting the job by the person that was interviewing you? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I've done
Yeah.
that bare times. And I knew
Yeah.
right away. As soon as I sat down and he started talking his first 3 words, I'm like, yep, I'm not getting this shit.
Yeah.
Knew it.
I started, when I was interviewing for my last position, I started vibe coding. You guys know what vibe coding is?
No.
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 Yeah, a little bit.
It's just using LLMs. It's just using like ChatGPT and shit to code, right? So I was like, I'd create decent programs and shit, right? And then I pulled up to like a job I was applying for, like some software developer
They gave you a
job.
test, huh?
Like, yo, then they pulled out the whiteboard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm so confused.
Long division.
God damn.
So vibe coding, you don't actually have to type any of the code. You kind of have to know the
It's like-
logic.
Oh, okay. I don't have any logic behind coding or anything like
It's
that.
Okay.
like you can make an app without actually having to know how to make the app.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like you've been using CapCut to make crazy edits, and then you go to apply as an editor for a job interview,
And they pull out a
say
computer.
they open Premiere and they stand over your shoulder and go, "Okay,
And they
do
watch
this."
what you're doing.
That's kind of what he's saying.
As,
Like,
I was cooked, bro.
So what did you do?
Bro, it was like 4 Indians just looking at me.
So what did
Like,
you
yo,
do?
they thought I couldn't understand them.
oh my
Oh,
god!
no.
And you
They
could,
were like,
you were just
"That's
You're like, right?
Yeah.
Code.
Yeah, and I was pump faking like I couldn't. They're like, the code? Man, I started putting an accent on and everything. Like,
Oh my God.
you didn't ever just like hug it and be like, "All right, you got me." You
nah,
figured me
yeah,
out.
I was trying to
Listen,
logic
no
my way
English.
through
You
it.
were trying to
Like,
prove a point?
yeah, like,
You
oh,
dive in the ship, eh? That's fun.
yeah.
That's
Like, what would
hilarious.
you do? Like, yeah.
You just gotta leave. You're like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can I just go to the bathroom really quickly?
Yeah, I drove to
You just
Waterloo for this
leave,
thing, man. Yeah.
Fuck, I knew you were
crap.
pissed off.
It was a remote job. Like,
God.
Cause I almost got one like online interview before that.
Right.
Wait, so were you just gonna vibe code the job?
Because online it was kind of fake easy. I had 2 monitors. They tell me to do something. I'd be like, oh, here you go. And then I pulled up there. I thought it was going to be like a behavioral interview at first.
Right.
And then we do the tech interview online. Like, you guys know the difference, right? Behavioral just like, yo, what would you do in this situation? Blah, blah, blah. They pulled out the whiteboard. I was cooked. Cooked, bro. The most awkward interview of all time, bro.
Did you even attempt?
Yeah, I tried to take, yo, but everything was wrong, yo. I was writing HTML when it should have been C+. I was doing like...
Jesus.
I put www
URL.html.
That's so funny. But that's the thing. The thing that I never understood about job interviews, since like I've never had to apply for like a serious job. I did interviews like when I worked at like Sport Check and stuff, but like not like a big boy job.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing I don't understand is when they make you, like you said, do like work and tests and homework for an interview and then don't give you the job.
This camera on me?
Yeah.
Listen, kids. If you want to enter the corporate world, there will be a time where you are asked to do a take-home case study or a presentation or a problem solving or a vibe code, whatever the hell. Listen, that is one of the most, and I've definitely told like senior leaders, like my C-suite leaders this, I was like, dog, our interview process is one of the most intimidating things I've ever done in my entire life. And don't get me wrong, the place that I work is like very, like we're renowned, like we're globally recognized as one of the top places to work. But the interview process is not cute. And I was like this close to not doing my interview for the job I have now. And I've been there. I'm going to be there for 4 years.
Really?
Shit.
Bro, first of all, I can't even say it because I don't want people to know where I work. But like, I work in a very specific sector. Yeah. Right? And I had no experience in that before. Near zero.
You were vibe coding too.
I was like, all right, cool. And then they said, okay, cool. You have to do this case study on how you would market this specific thing to this audience, making sure that it's compliant to the sector that I'm working in. I'm like, bro, I don't.
You couldn't GPT
I know
that?
nothing. GPT and no, I didn't use ChatGPT in 2022.
Yeah, that was like the year before it popped up.
Yeah, I didn't know it at all. So I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. Like I never worked in the sector before. I don't know how to market this and also be making sure I'm not breaking any rules or saying the wrong, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, what the hell? Then they send you a Google invite with like 12 mans on it. And I'm like, bro, you guys are cooked. So you have to do the case study, submit it, and then present it to people that you're going to be working with.
I was about to ask, is it a document you just hand in, or
No,
is it like you present it?
You
You're saying
present
it's
it.
both.
You hand it
Holy
in,
fuck.
and then you present it.
Jesus.
And I was like, all right, man, I need a job. All right, let me just, this is what I did. Like,
How many of those have you done and not got the job?
2.
Whoa.
Fuck Wealth Simple.
I want to.
You were trying to do stocks
for that.
and
There goes
No,
that
stop. They're
sponsor.
hiring for marketing.
On the marketing end?
They're hiring for marketing, and I
that
did a
sponsor's
whole
gone.
case study on them, and then they ghosted me, and I was like, "Are you guys out of your mind?"
Well, there goes our Wealth Simple brand deal.
I know, that's the same.
There goes our Wealth
We just
Simple
lost our
deal.
sponsor, Zoe.
sorry.
Fuck.
Because I was about to say it, but yeah, you go.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Well,
go ahead.
maybe you're right, but I still use it. I still use Wealth Simple.
there you go.
Clean it up.
But I won't lie, their interview process was not fine. I'm being honest. Being honest. Their interview process was not nice.
I feel like
To
that.
do a case study and then ghost, not even like, you didn't get the job. Not here.
Nothing?
I'm following up. Nothing. But then at that time, they laid off like a shit ton of people after that. I hope you guys cleaned it up.
They said Bitcoin's down. We got to let go of some
I'm not gonna lie. Wealth Simple is like as a what's it called? As a company, it's a good thing. I use to this day, but the internal politics was nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Didn't feel good.
So that's more of like the corporate sort of take, like how that can land in that. We do a lot of video stuff, Have you guys had a take home like assignment sort of like that where it was like hosting or like personality based like content?
Yeah, to try out.
Funny enough, for S Trip, to be an MC at S Trip, you had to audition in a room with other MCs.
Word.
Oh wow.
That was so lame.
There is a
Wait, goes on S Trip.
That strip's been under.
They're
coming back.
There's an extremely
Oh man, there's no 18-year-olds that could like be
Nah.
like, this is my next job. Damn. It's too.
there's an extremely prominent Toronto media outlet that I shaked ass for.
Six Buzz?
And never got.
You shook ass for Shake
Not
Buzz?
shake ass. Like I made like 3 or 4 fucking like video examples for them.
What, did you have to like
No, not
see
6
who
Buzz.
can,
No. Who could never applied to 6 Buzz.
who can come up with the best racist caption?
Who was it?
I'll tell you off mic.
WRL.
Is it that
I don't know if we want to circle back.
bad to work with them?
Okay, say it and then
Who can
bleep
spit
it.
narratives about Indian people the best?
Yeah, Block Tio sent me through.
Oh,
Fucking call it, bro.
I don't think
that's
Black
it?
TO's
Oh.
that bad. But my thing is, if I, like I said, if that's gonna,
Block TO, you are white enough still.
if that's
Yeah,
gonna
your hair
prohibit,
had too much of a curl.
yeah, if that's gonna
You said I was too
prohibit,
black for
Yeah,
for
you're too black for Block TO.
They were going in a different direction.
That's hilarious because their main guy, shout out my guy Taylor, he's a biracial dude.
Yeah, but he's a shout out to him. But you're a black
Taylor
and
looks more
biracial.
white than you do.
Yeah.
I've been told that I'm like the evil version of him.
Why? Because you're darker.
Yeah, I guess. It was my white person, yeah.
Whoa,
when
what?
a white person said you're more evil, you look like these.
It's like you look like if they cloned him and like it went wrong and you became evil or
Went
something,
wrong?
you look like that version.
That's
racist.
racist as fuck.
Yeah, that's worse
That's
than saying the
racist.
N-word for sure.
That's
I don't know
racist.
about
bro.
worse.
It is.
I was told this at a place
rather
where
he
you'd
say
expect
niggas
to
in
hear
person
something
than
like that. So
What?
Sneaky D's.
no, another racist food establishment.
Oh, I heard.
Big Cactus Club.
Oh my god, we're not gonna get any deals with anybody.
Cactus Club won't sponsor nobody.
Well, simple. Well,
Yeah,
simple.
that
Well,
shit
Simple would have
Yeah.
for sure.
Yo, have you ever seen anyone's?
Well, they gotta be nicer in their interviews.
Zoe, stop.
What they do?
Yeah.
Listen, the reason why this podcast is because we're honest about our experience.
They could learn a lesson.
Yeah.
not
Have you ever
nice.
seen anyone's
Watch it be a
Wealth
sponsor next
Simple account?
Huh?
Have you ever seen anyone's Wealth Simple account and been like, whoa,
Like they're making a lot of money? Yeah.
just like what they have in
Yeah.
there? I've seen that, and
wonder what I have in my- I haven't
But
checked
the
mine
thing
in a
is,
minute.
though, for me, it
Imagine
wasn't
it's
even
like 4 million. When I just walked out.
Crazy.
Where's the
For
good
road?
if
me,
you can look
it
away.
wasn't even necessarily the amount of money, but it's like, I know what job you have. Like you work a good job, like you work a regular job. How do you have 400 shares of this one ETF? I'm like,
You
did
know-
you put your whole salary in? Like,
Yeah.
how?
Some people do. They have the flexibility
Yo,
to do
apparently
that.
I have crypto.
Put their whole salary?
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
how did I do this.
Not their whole,
I'll
but
explain that to you in a
if
second.
they've been working for 10 years and they've been contributing every month and stuff.
I was gonna
and
say you had to
and
have
your
started a
company's
long,
matching, you know.
There's a.
You had to have started a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, most people we're in our 30s now. Most people started saving when they got their first job in their early 20s. So
I started doing it when I was 23. But the point I was going to get to is like there's an option where you can put a certain amount of money each month. So maybe it's not like you put 400 all together. You just collectively put it like in a couple of weeks.
People got
No,
rich parents.
400 shares.
yeah, but that's
Shares. Oh, my fault.
Is it like I don't want to talk too much about whoever you just seen, but is it 400? So it's 400 shares of
400 shares of something that's like.
Is it diversified or is it just like one company?
No, it's like it was an index fund,
An index fund? Yeah, that makes sense then.
But it
'Cause
was
that's
like-
basically his retirement fund.
but the fund was like, well, yeah, I guess if you're funneling it that way.
Yeah.
To me, it was just surprising because it's like, yo, this stock is like almost $200 a share, and you have 400 of them.
Yeah. Some people have the flexibility to do that.
Yeah, if it was if it was like a Google stock, I'd be like, whoa. But an index fund,
Yeah.
that's just his retirement.
No, I was just surprised because
You invest at all?
I do, but I just started like a few months ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was never really on it.
Do you do it yourself or do you let like the bank do it through like?
Nah, I just do it myself. I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos.
You should do both.
Self-directed account, smart.
You should definitely do both because the bank definitely, if you do like a conservative TFSA or I haven't talked about this before, and like put a certain amount of your savings into investments,
You don't need the bank then.
Yeah, but I feel like
if he's self-directing and he's doing the same thing the bank's doing, then save on fees.
I'm just keeping it simple. I'm just straight index funds.
I don't think I get any fees for mine.
I don't get any fees.
Of course
you
do.
probably don't get fees, but they take a percentage.
You
When you
get
take it out.
a management fee.
No, like they, you know how they have like robo, whatever it's called, like robo investments.
Yes.
I assume it's kind of the same thing, except it's just actual people doing it, and they take like 2% of whatever you make.
Yeah, you're right. I can't even argue that. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't know that.
So you're probably not paying anything, but they're skimming something off the top.
Yeah.
What?
The cheapest is something like Quest Trade or Wealth Simple, but once you go through banks or mutual fund companies, then you're gonna have.
I gotta
a little
lock
bit
back
more
in on
fees.
Wealth Simple to be honest. That shit's been sitting there, and I'm like, I have money there, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. That is it.
Start
I
putting
just
like, bits
started.
and pieces into like TFSA.
I haven't touched that. I just looked at how I have money in there.
Do you have an RSPP?
Yeah,
Do you put anything in there?
it goes whatever my work matches or something like that.
You see what happens when niggas turn 30? Look what we talking
Look
about.
what we're talking about.
we used to talk about
10 years
baddies.
ago,
yo.
we'd be like, yo, BBLs or natural bodies?
Just washed ass conversation. Right?
No, let's move on from the long conversation.
Holy
Our
shit.
fault, guys. Our fault.
Dear Relentless.
Everybody still listening is only fucking 40 and 30. Yeah.
It's just like
Okay, yeah.
people tuned out.
Dear
But you know,
Relentless.
it's a free game too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned.
If
just
you're-
in that
If
moment.
you're young, start investing
Yes,
early.
please get
yo.
into it while you're still young.
'Cause I wish if I started at like 19, 20,
That's when I started at 19.
yeah, I'd be up.
Salute.
Okay, wait, we're gonna do some Dear Relentless.
Yeah.
This is the first one of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, here we have one. Okay, we have Dear Relentless, Copycat. I was over by Square One Mall this past weekend, and apparently it's this younger generation's version of Yorkdale, like back when we were teens. But anyways, I'm standing in the food court, and a young girl was talking very loudly around me with her friends, and was like, as soon as I start wearing straight back braids, every bitch in the city follows. So I'm standing there in the Chick-fil-A line with my straight backs confused because I just know she's not talking about me. So I turned around and she was indeed looking and talking about me. Obviously, I just ignored her because she was maybe like 16 and I'm 24. So what business do I have arguing and possibly getting jumped by these little girls? So my question is, and I don't know if it's just a Toronto girl thing, but why do girls always think they're the first to do anything or think that somebody's copying them? Oh, and let me not leave out the boys because I know they can also relate. Because I'm sure we all know a man who swears they started the Sprite and Foodtopia
Yeah, I was
combo
about to-
at
they beat me to
McDonald's. LOL. I won't lie.
Have you said people are copying
Fuck
you?
yes. When I cut my bob and all of a sudden everyone wanted a
Oh
bob.
my God. You're one of these.
the Bob trend. Oh,
I didn't start it.
Okay.
But all you bitches want bobs now.
You're one of these people?
She's one of them. She's one of them.
I didn't know Zoe was one of them.
I'm kidding. I don't actually think that.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
You're lying. You're lying.
Sorry.
I can't think of anything where I was like, I set this trend and everybody else followed me. I can't.
I
can't
didn't
think of
set any trend, to be honest. There's girls who've had bobs way longer than me.
Is there any anytime you did like content or something?
I've said, well,
and
content,
then like
yeah,
you're like,
that's-
damn, this guy's not giving me no credit or this girl's not giving
No,
me.
yeah,
No
that happened.
That soundbite that went viral was literally one that Tresor did.
Didn't someone remake your song? Like literally almost beat for beat.
Which I don't know which
The one where you were like,
some
Jamaican-
people are in Scarborough.
Yeah.
I did that, but like,
Wait, hold on. Do you feel like that was?
but that was from the video.
Remember Tresor was like,
I remember. Yeah, I edited
You
that
guys are
video.
in
But like,
Rexdale.
I'm just that. You think the people that made that video that went viral saw our shit and then
I
was
don't
like,
know if they necessarily.
I don't
I'm not trying
think
to
they
say.
Ooh, that's
copied
interesting.
it. I don't think they copied it, but I'm sure they probably saw it because I'm pretty sure one of those guys like follows us or follows me. Like one of them was familiar.
Some people
But
are
also with
restaurant.
content, I can see how like
The name's the game.
subconsciously you might say something that you heard before, but you're not like directly trying to copy it. So I give more grace with content in that way. But like, I've definitely like said it trolling, but I don't think I've ever started anything. But I've felt like I was.
I will say this. Someone made Welcome to Brampton a couple years ago. They made like a song called Welcome to Brampton. And then everybody was like tagging me like, yo, what the hell is this guy? Well, I'm just like, I just went in on his page. I just put like bare fire emojis. I'm like, salute. It was good too. And then he invited me on the remix and I just remixed it. So it's like, I don't.
oh, so it was a collab. Like, You collabed then.
Later. But at first, people are trying to get in between us, be like, "Oh, this person's jacking your style, blah blah blah."
It's more of an internet.
Yeah, I never trip on any of that. So when it happens the other way, I think people are insane.
Especially with content stuff, people do that. It happened. They tried to do that with me with ice cream wine because there was another dancehall artist that did a song like that, like on the same rhythm, maybe like a year or two later. And then Capella Gray did like ice cream truck type of song, but it wasn't the same one. But this was at the same time when I did the hot freestyle, like of Ice Cream Line. And a lot of people saw it for the first time on that. So there was a lot of in the comments, oh, you're copying this guy, you're copying Capella. And then
they said you're copying him.
And then people were like, are you guys fried? Like, this came out years ago. Like, so there's just a lot of, back and forth with that type of stuff.
Yeah, so when it comes to what those little girls are doing, I can't relate, yo.
But people do that. I've heard a lot of girls say that. Like,
100%.
people think, like, bro, nobody's copying you, yo.
It's such a bold ego thing to feel, to genuinely think that.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's one thing to be like, have your hair that way and see someone else be like, yo, I did that, now I see everyone doing it. Like, to have that feeling, but to like genuinely feel that way.
Yeah, but also, I will say, hot take, I feel like if you feel that way, you feel threatened that other people are going to do it better than you. Because people that are trendsetters, they like when other people do stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's the point of...
Yeah, I was flattered.
That's the point of being a tastemaker.
Yeah.
I'm showing you what's cool.
Yeah.
So now people are doing it because, I said it's cool. This is cool. Go ahead and do
I
it.
also like when you kind of do something that's done in a different way. Like when I did the blonde extensions but didn't dye my hair blonde, a lot of girls were like, yo, I didn't even know you could get that blonde. And like, my hairstylist told me, she's like, yo, the amount of girls who sent me your pic and was like, I want this because I know her hair is not actually blonde. It just looks blonde. I'm not going to be like, oh, why are girls sending my pic? Now every bitch is going to be like, bro, do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because some girls fry out their hair trying to get blonde. Like, bro, there's ways to look blonde and not dye your hair. Like, this girl did it for me. So I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to tag her. I want girls going to get my hairstyle. Like, what the hell?
That's a cheat
But I know
code.
girls who would do that for sure.
Yeah, why do girls even bleach their shit anymore?
I would never. I dyed my hair once, and I would never do it again. Once you dye your hair, you're cooked.
That's tough.
It's cooked. That's why Future got no hair now.
All of the dread guys.
Were you heartbroken?
Yeah, low key.
Yo,
Low key.
yo.
Low key. Low key.
That's why Future got no hair now. Like, he did look really
That's
sick.
funny. One wave.
That was good.
One wave I will say I was a part of the beginnings of. I would never take credit for it because I was not the only one doing it. And
Color
we have to make
contacts.
it more specific. No, that's not. Because I wouldn't have started that either.
Oh, my fault.
In Canada, I would say at least. The like colored do-rags and like the eclectic do-rags, I'll say was for y'all, Marlon and me. We're the only people doing it for a very long time. This is when you couldn't even get velvet do-rags in Canada. You had to get them in the States. You couldn't get the like designer do-rags. You had to order them online.
What year?
This is 2016, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 2016, 17, around there.
Man, that shit was on Amazon, bro.
No, it wasn't. I'm telling you, it was not. I'm telling you, it was not, because I had to go to the beauty supply stores in New York to get them.
Yeah?
You could not get them on Amazon back then, yo. It was all the polyesters, the silkies. You couldn't get no silkies. Trust me, I know.
Everybody before you, Black Dewey, every time.
In Canada, silkies.
I love that. No, we really got there.
Hold on.
The polyesters.
Hold on. Okay.
Maybe.
I just want to understand what you're saying right now, brother. You're saying that in Canada, every guy before you, Marlon, and For Y'all Entertainment.
No. I'm not going to
trifecta.
make it that grandiose. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, so what are you saying?
I'm saying that we were the front runners of that wave.
Because maybe you guys had the largest following
Yeah,
at the time.
that plays a
But
part
I don't
in
think
it.
that really counts as. I mean, okay.
What's the name of that?
I would say we were the front
What's the
runners
name of
of
that big
wave.
crip that lives in Little Jamaica?
What?
What's his name, cuz, or the Gorilla Ape dude?
Yeah, what's his name?
Who?
I know who you're talking about.
The Toronto rapper. With
Biz Lo?
Biz Lo.
Biz Lo?
Yeah. He didn't have no blue dewies before you?
No, okay, let's be specific. I'm not saying dewies. I'm saying the silkies, the colorful
Specific-
silkies.
oh, okay, so
the
he had the cheap-
polyesters.
I thought
There's
you
all
said
different colors.
velvets.
Yeah, the velvet ones also. Velvets came after.
Yeah.
It was strictly polyesters. Strictly polys, yo.
All right. I'm gonna try to dig deep, but I'm not mad at it though.
It was strictly polys.
All right.
I'll say that.
Well, let the listeners see, because
I'm not gonna get into man's business.
Right.
This seems like a man's business, but I'm not into man's business.
I don't know how much you pay attention to the landscape of podcasting and everything like that, but I feel like there was a golden age where everybody and their mom started a podcast.
Right.
I feel like we're in the NBA player athlete podcast era.
Are we?
I feel like
I think we started our podcast a little bit late.
No. I'm saying we are living in the era where all athletes have podcasts.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm just saying, if the next era is shoot the shit with your friends podcast where the lead host is a woman and then a bunch of dudes, if that happens moving forward, I'm be popping my shit.
Started it.
Zoe's on their ass, yo.
It's funny because people
Wasn't there a podcast name that sounded similar?
Which one?
I'm not gonna name it, but that Zoe was
podcast
like,
name
"How
that-
dare she?"
There was another.
No. It was the other way around.
Huh?
It was the other way around.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure that
We took from their
Yeah,
name.
you are.
allegedly,
We took from
But then we were like, yeah,
but
okay,
I didn't.
true.
Yeah. There were a few that said that I
said
took from their name, but I didn't know the word diary was.
Got you.
Oh,
The word diary
they
was
claimed
like.
you took it.
People say there were chats around me taking the name diary from a few podcasts that had diary in the name.
If your podcast name has diary in it, that's like you being a fitness influencer and having body in your name.
Body
Thank
by.
you.
Body
Same
by.
thing. And there's other podcasts that came after us that have diary in the name, and I'm not like these guys are like, bro, what?
Yeah.
What are we talking
You
about
ever
right
have your
now?
homegirl ask you what they should name their MUA account? All I
Probably.
got is slayed by you. That's all I got.
Lashes
Slayed
by
by you is hilarious.
Lashes by you, yo.
Yeah, that's all I
Slayed
got.
by you is
Just
so dumb.
whatever the action of your job is, by and your name. That's all we can go.
That's
I don't
it.
love it. I don't love
All
that
right,
at
do we
all.
have a next one?
Yeah, we can do one more. We have quite a few, but we can just do one more for now.
China.
Did you just like stim?
Yeah.
Ni hao, fam.
No. I mean I forgot about that
Oh
topic.
my God. Okay. I
had
don't
a
know. These people
tick.
got to be trolling us. Dear Relentless, first of all, I want to say I'm a huge fan of the pod. Y'all are my favorite pod to listen to after a long day of work or school. So my dilemma is that I'm really lost in life right now. I'm 22 and about to finish my undergrad in less than a year, but I feel like I'm pushed in every direction. Should I be outside popping my shit? Should I start looking for a more meaningful relationship? Should I start investing time into my future career? Should I blow all my money and just make it back later in life? Don't do that. I feel like every week my plans for my future and how I want to live changes. I tried talking to my parents about it. I can only really be surface level since they live most of their adult life back home, so they wouldn't be able to fully relate. And through talking to my friends
You ain't never
and
seen
people
10
I
Shorties
know
with a BB
around
on
my
it, yeah.
age, I came to the conclusion was that we're all just lost together. I was hoping y'all could give me some input since I feel like you guys grew up in a similar environment and have had more life experiences than me. Side note, I know this is random, but I found out my ex cheated on me with a random guy at a Steady event over the summer. So whenever Mucho
Damn.
brings up Steady, I close the pod and go to sleep.
Holy shit.
Breaking up homes, Mucho.
Holy shit.
Destroyed her.
Yo, this
Oh
isn't
my
the first time
God.
that Mucho's destroyed someone's relationship on
At
Dear
least-
Relentless.
Yeah. At least it wasn't me this time.
Yeah, it was your party.
Such a long receipt of shit you've
It was
done to people.
That's crazy. It was your chivalry that like ended
It was
this
my
relationship.
chivalry.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, Steady Friday, January 23rd.
You're a sicko. You're a sicko.
No, I'll edit it and I'll please post it on the Steady account.
Yeah. Link in my bio.
Sicko.
Do you want to test your relationship? Come to Steady. Steady's like pop the balloon.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Oh my God. We can talk about that next week.
Evergreen.
It's not really that evergreen. It's going viral.
All the clip.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this quick. Let's do Dear Relentless. We'll do that and then end it.
Okay.
Okay, Dear Relentless. We kind of already talked about
By the way,
this.
when it comes to
we've
his
said this.
questions, yes, no, yes, no.
For what?
He had 4 questions.
You should pop. You should be popping your shit. Yeah, that's what you should do. You're 22 and you're about to finish your undergrad. You did everything on time. Go have fun.
Let's go question by question, right? So first question.
Okay.
Should I? Or
should I be outside popping my shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should I start looking for more meaningful relationships?
No.
Let them come.
Let it come.
If it means
Let it come.
friendships, I think
friendships,
yes.
sure.
If it's friendships, I think you look for me.
That's not what he
I
meant.
don't think they meant
Okay, fine.
friendships.
Dating, no.
Dating, maybe
Let
take
it
your
come.
time on that.
Let
Let
it
it come.
come.
If it feels good, sure, but don't hunt for it.
Don't do it.
Should I start investing time to my future career?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
But don't make it your end all be all.
Yeah. Don't
But
let it consume you.
Don't let it pass you either.
Don't let it just immerse you and it become your only
Should
personality
I blow
trait.
all my money and just make it back later in life?
No.
Yeah.
What?
No. All right.
Who said yes?
I didn't. I said no.
Oh,
No.
who said yes? Did anyone say
Everybody
yes?
said
one
no.
said
Oh, okay, no.
You can
Definitely don't do that.
have fun with your money,
Yeah.
but don't blow it.
Blow
on
it is crazy.
Like, don't be the like. Have fun if you want to go on a vacation. Go on a vacation,
Take
but don't
risks.
Yeah.
Educated risks.
Yeah. This is the
Don't blow your
year.
money,
This
though.
is the age where you take
make
risks,
memories.
get to learn yourself, make a little bit of mistakes, have fun.
Yeah.
Like if you want to do a little Republica for 1,200, go do
Go
it.
to Cancun. Don't go to Tulum.
Shit, go to Thailand.
Okay, come on.
Thailand might be a little too much for early 20s. Don't really know what you're doing. I think
Don't do
Cuba
that.
and DR are safe.
2,000 baht.
Okay. 2,000 baht, yeah.
Cheap and safe, yo.
Don't be mucho. Don't fall in love with it.
Yeah, don't fall in love is crazy. But yeah, no, I think enjoy your life, man. Like take it easy, but also don't let your life pass you by.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Keep a level head.
Yeah, and like I've said, you're right. Everybody is freestyling life. Nobody knows what they're doing. You're just taking it a day at a time. You're not behind.
Yeah.
So you're good.
Okay, last thing, the Pop the Balloon clip. I don't know if you guys just saw, because I can't believe Pop the Balloon still has legs, but people really, really, really
People
love
love
that show. I don't mind it, but I've never watched a full episode and put on YouTube. I might watch a clip or two on TikTok, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But there's one clip going really viral right now, and she was a gorgeous girl, and she was named Mercedes on Pop the Balloon. I actually watched the whole clip because I was dying, because I'm like, oh, she's bad, so I know this is going to be hilarious. So she comes in, very pretty girl. She's doing her whole thing, da-da-da-da. No one really pops. I think one guy pops a balloon because she has a cat and he's allergic to cats. That's not even because like anything, but it's like, I'm allergic to cats, you have a cat, like I'm not gonna die to be with you type
Same.
of shit. So whatever. Then she went to go pop some other guy's balloons, and one guy like he put his balloon behind his back. And she was standing there like, and he was like, no. And she was like, he was like, go to somebody else.
This guy was also clearly the shortest guy out of all of them.
He was so small.
Lord Farquaad.
And on God, I would have popped this balloon too. But I rated the confidence because he was like, no, like I'm not, like no. And it's also like, bro, come on.
That's romantic.
Anyways, so there was one guy, as you started talking more, he popped his balloon. They asked him why he popped his balloon. And he was like, oh, you know, as she was talking, I love her personality, beautiful girl, she's great, But honestly, it just clicked to me like, your outfit, like you're just showing off all my goods. And then I was like, her outfit, by the way, she was wearing a high neck, like bodysuit, like down to like, it's like a one piece, high neck one piece that came down to like past her knees, like that kind of like capri length, a nice pair of heels, but it was just backless, like it was a halter.
Okay.
So that was the most revealing. Yeah.
Was she
it
thick?
just backless?
No, she was a slim girl. But even if she was thick, but she was slim,
Like skin tight though?
it was tight, but it
Word.
wasn't like,
Insulting.
you can't, like you're seeing her nipples, you can't, like, you know, oh, there's nothing to hide. Like it was a tight black, like spandex suit,
Yeah.
but it was like a halter. Like it was literally high neck, open back, but she had her hair up. But I was like,
Nigga lame as hell.
I hate this whole, oh, my girl can't wear this, or oh, my girl,
And he said my goods?
my goods.
that's-
My good.
That's
I'll pop the balloon and you just met her.
Just say you're insecure. Move on. Jesus Christ.
And she was like, oh, I can't. And she looked at, she's like, I can't show my back. And he was like,
Fuck.
And I was like, yo, what? Like, men are out of control. Like, some men, it's just like, all right, I understand. Like, there are some outfits in general that it's like, all right, sister, leaving the house like that, come on.
Like the wrestling
Man
suits.
or no man, huh?
Like the lace wrestling suits.
The lace wrestling suits,
No
or the
Bucciarado.
really, really short skirts where like your ass cuff is hanging. Like, that is to, man or no man, be fucking for real. Like, why are you wearing that? You know what I'm saying? But like, if a man is like, I don't want you wearing this backless dress, What are we doing?
That's a lot.
Or like,
man, the way that they were
or
clipping
I don't want you to show cleavage when you go out.
What?
Like some outfits is like, all right, maybe you're doing a lot. Like, why are you wearing that? But come on, she's a good-looking girl. She's comfortable in her skin. She's wearing a halter suit.
Yeah.
I don't understand the notion. Maybe I don't understand the notion that men have that they want their woman covered up when their woman goes out. Like,
you
what
you want a girl dressed like that because at least you know what she looks like. You get these girls that dress like John Cena, you don't know what's under that.
What do you mean dressed like who's dressed like John Cena?
With the baggy shit, you know what I mean? Like the baggy hipster girls or whatever.
Snapbacks, the hats.
Yeah, you don't know what's under that. So now you have a better image.
What if they do both?
Yeah, that's cool. But I'm just saying, it's like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know that she's a beautiful girl now. She has a nice shape.
But can you guys explain the logic of men not wanting their women to dress a certain way or look sexy? You know what I mean?
You talked about this.
I think there's a thing of, for certain guys, the way that they try to spin it as like a modesty thing. Yeah, I don't really get it.
Okay.
But I think that's how they try to spin it.
You talked about this when you said when a guy gets a baddie, he doesn't know what to do afterwards.
Right.
He went after the girl because he's dressed in a certain way. Once he gets it, he's like, oh, wait, no. I'm now in a situation where the other guy's going to come for my girl.
But that's not the case in this case, though.
Why not?
Because he said he doesn't want her because she dresses like that.
I mean, he didn't pop his balloon until later.
Because he doesn't want to play ball.
When he realized I don't think she popped his balloon. So when maybe he realized like, oh,
this is getting close.
Maybe I am of interest. Pop, actually. Your outfit's a little too much. So yeah, Trey's kind of right.
It could be kind of that, like a power dynamic.
Because a girl like that, you see that girl and that's what is enticing. She looks good and everything, right? So, and I think in his mind, he's kind of like, okay, if she dresses like that all the time, all these other dudes are going to have the exact same thought that I did, that she looks so great and I don't want to have to deal with that. People don't want to play ball.
Yeah. And
I think that's if you get a guy that's a very social media guy, you loves attention and everything like that. You knew that before you get with him. Then you guys get serious, you're dating or whatever. And then it becomes like, okay, like you're doing too much for attention and everything. And it's like, you knew the reason you were attracted or one of the things that made you privy to him in the first place was that. And now that you're with him, you're kind of...
So niggas gotta start dating ugly girls then.
Facts.
Date the ugly girl who doesn't go out and doesn't show.
You can't see her and think she's bad and then want to take that away from her because,
the thing is though, what this guy is saying, every man has this, but it's just a scale, like it's a spectrum,
right?
Because there is a level of stuff that someone would wear that you would be like, I would not want to date somebody that wears these things.
Yeah, the ass out skirt, I understand.
That's what
like literally the ass crack.
No, it's like the ass crack is also crazy. I hate that trend. The ass crack.
Or like the poking out ass crack.
I seen that in Jamaica like 3 times.
Yeah, the ass crack, I don't get behind. And when the skirts are so short
that you see the
cheeks underneath, come on.
Yeah, not on my girl.
So it's
that's a little bit absurd.
Other girls turn up.
So it's like, I don't like the way that he framed it as like a possessive thing, as she's his possession, and the way that he talked about it. If he just said, I prefer people that dress more modest, I don't think you could fault him for that. But it's just the way that he went about saying that feels very like ownership-ish. And I think that, that's wrong.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you care if a girl goes like skin out, like say on a girl's dinner or some shit like that while they're having fun?
But what's skin out though? It depends.
That depends. Everyone's different.
Noble Toronto.
I'm not a fan of those. And that's my girl. I'm not a fan of those. No.
Are you telling her
like the dress, like the see-through?
Are you refusing to go out when you guys are getting ready and she comes out in that? Are you like no? Are you like okay?
I don't think I would ever tell anyone what they can and can't wear. I'm gonna tell you that I don't think this looks good, but I'm not gonna like force you to change. I can't do that, but I'm gonna tell you I think this looks ridiculous.
Zoe,
it's gonna be like one demerit point until you break up with her.
Zoe, if your boyfriend tells you I'm uncomfortable with you wearing a certain dress and you guys are going out, how do you respond to it?
It depends on what the dress is, and like if I'm pushing it.
Let's say you're pushing it.
All right, yeah, I'll hear about it.
I'll put something else on.
I'll put something else on.
And also,
if I already know I'm pushing it, like for example, if I came out with like the see-through lace and he was like, "All right, Zoe," I'm like, "All right, cool."
Yeah.
I might not come back in a turtleneck, But I'll tone it down.
You meet your man in the
But
middle.
also,
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that if you say it like that. Saying I'm uncomfortable with you wearing that, I think is totally different than telling someone you can't wear that.
Yeah.
You
Like, I
know?
came down and I was like, yo, Zoe, come on. Like, come on. I'm like, all right.
I never watched this full clip, but like I feel like there's a lot of people quoting it, and I thought it was a lot more chill than like how you're describing it, because I thought he said, "What would you do if I asked you to change to like dress differently?"
I think he did say that, but then he said
didn't lead with that though.
I don't remember, but I remember him saying like, "Oh, like you're showing off all my goodies," and I was like,
That's crazy, but I think if you were to
My
be like,
goodies.
how would you react if I asked you to dress differently?
That's
think,
fair.
I think that's a reasonable way to present
Yeah, that's
your
fair.
boundary.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with someone wanting someone that dresses more modest to them, but just find the girl that does that.
Yeah,
Like,
just
don't
turn
try
Muslim, fam.
You might have to go. There is literally a store by my crib.
I don't think that's, you don't just date Muslim girls because you want a model.
Isn't that a positive for those?
More.
There is a store by my crib called Modesty. The name of the store is called Modesty.
Yeah.
And all of the
Who's the shoppers?
mannequins
Who's the shoppers?
take a wild guess.
Come on, man.
Take a wild
Listen, like I
guess.
said, niggas, like, men get attracted to you based on, like, you know, the outfits that you wear and your body and, you know, the way you do your hair and whatever, how you look. And then when they realize, like, oh shit, like,
I want to take it away.
other niggas actually think this too, they get sick.
Yeah.
They actually get sick and they're like, bro, when niggas start being like, oh, like for example, if you had a crush on me and Trasor's like, yo, Zoe look bad today. And Mooch is like, yo, Zoe look bad. So men start to be like, oh shit. Like what?
They see what I see.
Like literally. And then they start to get sick. Because they know that other niggas think their girl is bad or the girl they want to pursue is bad.
That's a good point.
But
You're talking about like if we said that before you guys were together compared to after, he'd be uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
Cause that same convo, like let's say
I don't know if that's what she
Afterwards.
was saying, but
I don't think that's what
Oh,
she
that's
said.
not
No,
true.
I think that is. I think he's right.
What do you mean?
I thought that's what you were getting at. So let's say Clyde has a crush on a girl before he bags her, right?
Or he's talking to her or whatever.
Sure, but
Yeah.
It's
that's
not
not his
official.
girl yet.
Yeah.
And we're all like, damn, she bad. That's gonna gas him.
Yeah.
The second that he cuffs her, and it can't even if it's
they
not his
feel the
friend.
same way as me. Shit.
Yeah, you'll be intimidated by those
I
conversations.
think some men get intimidated
But also
before they
before-
even cuff.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah,
really?
yeah, that's fast.
I was gonna say that because I think that to someone in their mind, they could think if all these guys want her, there's no way that I'm the only one that she's entertaining, and there's no way that I'm gonna be the one that she picks out of all these pursuers. So I'm just not even gonna talk to this
Yeah.
girl anymore.
There's
And then
a
if
lot
you're
of-
really insecure, then then they start comparing themselves to the other guys.
Yeah, you start
And then,
comparing
like,
yourself.
Yeah.
yeah,
I saw him in the locker room.
Yeah.
You right, Zoe.
I'm telling you. If you're talking to a guy, like if
some
you're talking
shit.
to a guy and one of his
Yeah, huge
friends,
dick. Like what the
that's wild.
Please
That
do
is
not
so-
ever say that with your bold voice
that
ever
is
again.
so wild. But no, if I'm talking to a guy and it's early and like say like his boy sends my picture in the group chat,
Right.
I know he's like, oh my God. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I can't control who finds me attractive. If I'm a good looking girl, I am a good looking girl. And your friends are like, oh, yo, Zoe's bad. Or yo, Zoe looks good in person. Or da-da-da-da. Like, what do you want me to do?
I'd actually rather, and this is before like you guys are together or it's like
Yeah.
a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might not be a bad thing. Like if my friend sends the pic, then that's when oh yeah, I'm talking to her.
Yeah.
And then that's done. It's over. Simple.
Yeah.
That's better than like random mans, because random mans will never stop shooting. At least my friends will have the decency to not try to talk to the girl that I'm trying to talk to
You're
seriously.
real friends
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If they are shooting,
Yeah, that's a
you
fact.
won't know till after.
But even if it's just guys that like you might know or da-da-da or tay you hear, oh, yo, like, yeah, that podcast girl is bad or da-da-da-da. Some guys are like, oh my God.
I've actually had this situation. Somebody like in the group chat said like, "Yo, like I'm trying to talk to this girl," and I said, "Oh, yo, I'm talking to her first." No one said anything until
You were fine
I was
until the
fine.
first. She
Until-
got you on the first. She started cracking up on the first. You're not saying what you're wrong. What you're saying is not wrong at all.
Yeah.
It was just the first.
This is the first part, yeah. And
You're
then
like, yeah, I'm talking to her. Okay,
Hey,
continue.
yo, Ush, what up,
Sorry
Kels?
messaged me the following. Sorry messaged me the following day. It's like, yo, I don't know what your homeboy is on, but like he's on some shit, and like she sent me screenshots of like everything he was saying. I was like,
want to introduce you to this girl? Think I really like
Well,
this
he was
girl?
on some You're So
Tattoo on her
Fire.
He was also like, yo, don't tell Trey. Like I'm trying. Like,
Don't tell.
Got a crib on Peachtree, right on 17th Street, and they call her TT.
If someone says,
We really love that song.
if someone says don't
I know
tell,
everywhere.
Yeah,
it's I've been there. Trust me. If someone says don't tell,
yeah.
you got to get out of there.
She was
Man,
catching
I-
flights.
That's not even with the crash out. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, man. I've been there. I'm telling you.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah. Don't tell
Yeah.
Trezor.
2 hours and 48 minutes.
Yo, we're
How dare you do that?
Damn, we became African.
What?
A girl said don't tell Tresor before?
Yes.
To one of your friends?
No, to her homegirl.
Wait, what do you mean? Sorry.
I don't want to be too like. If I say it specifically, there was a situation, and she told her homegirl not to tell me that she talked to her. I'll say that.
Because you're
I
talking to
see.
two girls at the same time.
No,
I see what you're saying.
Oh,
I don't want to get too
She did something stupid and told her homegirl, "Don't tell Trezor I did that." Essentially.
like that, but in a different way. But basically,
Tell
that
us
was the
off
type
air.
of vibes.
Yeah, I'm confused. All right, guys. Thank you for episode 200. We'll be back.
Occasion.
We'll be back next week. Oh my God. What's the title? Should we be back?